Hello, Marks. Welcome to another United Gamedom podcast. My name is Dennis. I think this is episode 71, if I'm not mistaken.
72.
72? Okay, 72. So, welcome to episode 72. And you heard him. He's here. He's ready. It's Mr. Darren. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Weekend off, which is always great, and especially
Yeah.
the kind of busy week I've had at work, though, because I work in the booze section, and which is ironic considering I don't drink. I work in the booze section, and at the moment, though, they have this wine stunt deal on where if you buy six or more wine bottles, then you get 25% off,
Okay.
which which
Does that
means a
come
lot
in?
of
Do they come in a crate? Like there's a crate with six bottles in it?
yeah, like
Okay.
your cases, yeah, definitely cases, yeah.
Okay.
Like there's like displays of there's like certain sections of the aisles that has like like these little I think you call them MUs or something, like these boards like have like a stack of wine cases where it's like a white wine or a red wine or
Mhm.
something. So yeah, that's, and then a lot of people come in, of course, a lot of Irish folk coming from the south. So
And we know Irish never
yeah.
drink ever.
Well, I'm Irish and I don't drink.
Yeah. You're one of the exceptions to
Yeah,
the
the
Irish
exceptions
rule.
to the yeah, indeed. But yeah, a lot of people coming down and from the south and also from like Northern Ireland, just getting buying their booze, buying their drink.
Yeah.
Like this
But
guy came in. I
do
was
you
like,
work do you serve customers or do you just pack stuff on the
no, I
shelves?
don't, sir. I don't. I just pack the shelves and like help customers out, like if they're looking for a certain wine or certain like beer or something.
Hmm.
Like they say, do you have this so and so alcohol or whatever? If it's a spirit or something, and I'll say like yeah, I'll show them kind of where it is, or they might ask, do you have any more of this here? Because the shelves are empty, and then I just go in the back and check if it's in the overstock, pretty much. And if it's not, then I'll just basically go back and say, no, we don't have it, and it's not sold out at the moment, though.
Okay.
But I don't actually serve, like, I don't be at the checkout, ring through the different items. I was trained for that there, like, last year. And I think the last time that I've been called to do that was like 3 months ago. I was like,
Hmm.
basically because I think they kind of know, for like, I don't know why I haven't been called back, but like a guy I gives me a lift in, Alan, he tends to get called often, more than I do, and like I don't know if it's because they don't know it. Like I'm kind of sort of hidden away in the booze section. And also half the time I'm quite busy in the booze section anyway.
Hmm.
Like if I was called this week in a few days, and I was in like on the tills for like an hour or something, I probably wouldn't have gotten like everything done.
Yeah. Okay. So
But yeah,
you need a lot of time to put the all that stuff on the shelves, I guess.
yeah, put the stuff out and dress it and all that there, and get answer customer queries and stuff like that.
Hmm. Okay.
It's tiring work though, because heck, picking up wine crates and beer and all that stuff
Yeah.
does its toll on the back.
Yeah, that stuff can be heavy.
Yeah,
I know like 12 pack or 24 pack of beer over here can be pretty freaking heavy when you have to pick them up and bring them. So,
yeah, and put them out and stuff like that. Yeah,
hmm like I don't usually do like big booze overhauls, but sometimes I'll during the holidays I'll go over there and get, like a crate. We have crates, wooden crates that they put the bottles in. So I know
yeah.
some places it's like boxes, but here we have crates that they put the wine bottles there in or whatever type of spirits that you choose. And those
Mhm.
things, the crate already a crate is like a little has a little heft to it, like more than a box would. So it put all the wine in there and bring it. It's really takes a toll on the on the arms or something. So yeah,
Yeah.
can get pretty heavy.
like I have to pull like these roll cages out, and like there's like full of wine or spirits or something, like just spot, like you don't know, just like take it and then take it down, like find out where it is, and then
Hmm.
put it out and out there. Like that's the thing, I have to do that now. Whereas like when I was on nights though, I basically take the stuff out and just spot it, like put it down to where it is, and then once I got everything spotted and done out there, just put them out, like one by one then.
Yeah, and you
But I
don't have
can't
the
do that now.
customers during the night, so.
No, because I say I prefer nights. Like a few months ago, I fucking hated though working at Twilight though, the shift though, because it just felt like a lot of people weren't really, just felt like going through the motions,
Hmm.
like just basically were on autopilot, like this just felt like they weren't doing their job properly, just couldn't be arsed to be honest. And I'm like sometimes I don't feel like I can't be arsed like coming in and all that there, but I still work hard
Yeah.
because I'm just not that kind of guy who's just like, oh, I can't be arsed today, I'm just gonna fucking go in slow motion or something. No, like sometimes like I
Hmm.
don't be that way now. But like in the last month or so, like we got a new managers pretty much, and it's been better. Like they've actually had some structure now, whereas like this back area now where there's like a lot of the overstock for like groceries and like non foods, which is like they are washing liquid and stuff like that now. Like a few months ago, it was just a fucking mess though. It's just like over bundled stuff though, just like the point where it's very hard to put stuff in certain sections because it was just so full. But like since they've like worked those overs now a bit more regularly, and it just seems a bit more structured now, it's just a lot better than what it was. And then like I don't mind coming in now. Like I still prefer to be on nights
Hmm.
because I'd be able to listen to more podcasts and stuff like that, and like
Able to do more stuff.
yeah, and like I feel like the night the shift goes a lot faster though because of that there, like for the most part the twilights it goes like a few days it tends to go slow, but it goes all right though. But as I said, I'd still rather be on nights though. But I don't like hate going in as much as I used to though, like a
Hmm.
couple of months back.
Yeah.
So basically it's from like hate going twilight shift to I'm kind of indifferent at at the moment though, which is improvement nonetheless.
Yeah, yeah, it's not dislike, it's just, yeah, whatever, I gotta
It's
go
just
in.
like yeah, that's where I go in.
It's
I'm just still
money,
I
whatever.
still yeah, I like to be on nights, so you get more money though when
Hmm.
you're nights. But so basically, like sometimes if like whatever I get asked, if I'm gonna get asked in the future though, like if someone's not in, like someone's off nights, and I get asked to work a week on nights, it's like I always take the opportunity. Like I
Hmm.
say, yep, don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah, you jump on the occasion.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of work. Us too. There's a lot of people like vacations starting here, so people going on vacation. Some people are out sick. So we've been. I'm supposed to work on a project for the department, the IT department. I'm supposed to make like the trouble tickets that people open up. We need to make them a little bit better because some trouble tickets like have no details on what's going on and what the person's phone number is or what's his computer number because you have a number for your computer that
Mm-hmm.
we can remotely connect into. We need that number and all that. And some tickets don't have that, so I need to go through every ticket and see what's missing and then talk to my, like manager. And then my manager says, "Okay, go talk to this guy, figure out what's going on." Then I have to go talk to that guy that's, open the ticket and all that. And hey, why'd you not do this and that? And this is missing and that and that. So, it's kind of I don't have time to do that now because there's like last week we were five short, people
Mm.
short, and if we're like only two people short, it's already a disaster. So we were five people short last week. So it was like hell. Like I wanted to take last Friday off, and I asked my boss. I said, "Can I take Friday?" He said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "Okay, can I take a half day off?" He says, "Okay, you can come in the morning and take your afternoon off if you want." And you can take like a sick afternoon and don't have to take a like we call them a floaty. that it's like a float day that it's like a holiday if you want. We have two of them per year, so you don't have to take that day. You can take a sick afternoon and just work in the morning. So it's not too bad because I work from home, so I don't have to get up, get dressed, take the metro, go downtown, go to work and all that. So already
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty good.
that would just be great if I was able to work at home in some capacity though. But no, I say my job doesn't require like my job. I need to be there to do this stuff.
Yeah, you can't do your job from your home, no.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it's been pretty hectic work schedule, but it's slowing down a little bit now because vacation's starting. People are going away on vacation. All the production, like the projects, are all being put on hold during summer. So nothing new is coming up. So we don't have to support everything that's coming up that's going to be new. So that's put on hold starting next week until the beginning of September.
So it's
So
basically this would be your like this is like your quiet time of the year, I guess, is it?
yeah, quote unquote quiet time because there's a lot of new, like they bring in people for the summer, students and all that work in
Oh yeah, like temporary workers.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. We get the same like for Christmas because of course Christmas and retail is like the busy season. Hence we bring a bunch of temps in for that
Mm,
period then to help us out because like the deliveries be bigger than they do be throughout the year.
yeah, and all those temps are not used to the computers and the functionality and what you need to do and all that, so you need to help them out and everything. And yeah, it's quiet, but it's not quiet really. So
Hmm.
it's not gonna be quiet until I go on fucking vacation in July and August. So
So
yeah,
when are you off?
I'm off the second and third weeks of July and the second
Okay.
week of August.
I'm off the last 2 weeks of July though, so I think
I don't.
I think we're off 1 week
Yeah, we'll have one
together
week off together. Yeah,
because I think it was the 23rd.
yeah, I'm off that week. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's 1 week it starts now. So
I'm off the week before. I think it's the 16th. Is that it?
right,
Yeah, 16th and 23rd.
yeah.
So yeah, I kind of even if I work from home, vacation is always welcome. Just to relax and everything. So
Relax and play games and watch films and wrestling and do all that good
yeah,
stuff.
catch up on everything, man. I'm really behind on a lot of stuff that I haven't watched because I'm like too busy and I try to catch up on everything Giant Bomb and then try to catch up on other stuff. Like I'm subscribed to MLB Network, like the baseball network, and I've watched maybe 2 innings of a game so far, and I'm paying like $200 per year for that.
Oh
So
jeez.
I really don't have time to do anything. I finish my work, I eat, watch some stuff on Giant Bomb, watch the YouTube videos while I eat most of the times. And then, somebody will poke me, hey, you want to play Battlegrounds? You want to play this? You want to play that? Or you want to hang out? And, okay, sure. And then everything else goes to the wayside. I haven't watched Logan yet. I watched Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix. That's
Yeah,
season three started,
yeah, season 3 of it. Yeah, it was on.
which is fucking great. I love that show. But I've watched like only three of those so far. So usually before I used to binge watch everything. Like one weekend I binge watched the first like 3 or 4 seasons of Game of Thrones at one point in my life, and I was like, okay, I'm watching all these, and now I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. I don't have the time to do it anymore.
No, I don't tend to like binge watch shows. So,
Yeah.
like, I think the one time I remember binge watching like a lot of was Buffy, like a few years back when I was watching it for the first time, and I
Hmm.
kind of binge watched about I think 13 episodes or something, 10 to 15, like about 10 between 10 and 13 episodes one day.
Hmm.
And this is I was working that night as well. This is before I started on the Twilight shift, and this worked. Just watched like 10, 13 episodes of it one day. Like I
I
would
don't
never.
watch. Yeah.
I won't do that. I can't do that nowadays. Like I'll probably watch maybe an episode or a couple of episodes, but I couldn't go like oh, I'm gonna watch this for 5 hours straight. Now I can't do that now.
I haven't watched the first hour of NXT yet from last week. I haven't watched
Get on it
the
though,
Finn
because
Balor thing yet.
not that that's very good. I watched it, so I did.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Everybody says it's great. So.
It's very good though. Like it just shows like he's very humble guy though. But like that's what I've heard about him anyway. He's like a very down to earth, like mellow guy, like humble guy though. And basically
Mhm.
watching that video is like yeah, it basically proves the point though. Like he is
And
very
he's in Ireland in that video. Yeah,
yeah. He's back in his hometown in Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, which I actually went to during one back in '99 for my holidays one year. So I did for
hmm
my summer holidays. So I've been to where he grew up.
What's his real name again?
Fergal Devitt.
Fergal Devitt. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's weird that he doesn't keep his name when he wrestles in WWE because there was this time when all the wrestlers that came in kept their name, like John Cena and Randy Orton and those guys. Have their real names. They don't
Yeah, but
have
then a
made
lot of
up.
ones, yeah, but there's a bunch of them don't have their proper names though. There's
Like
I think,
Batista's pretty much Bautista, but
yeah, it's just a yeah with a U.
yeah.
His real name is just a U rather than like, and
I
that's
remember
like
when he
it's
was
a
called Deacon Batista. Remember
yeah
that?
when he was Devon's like flipping
Yeah,
8 or whatever. Yeah, Reverend when it was Devon had his Reverend gimmick. Yeah,
yeah. Deacon Batista. Yeah, you don't see Brock Lesnar, of course, Kurt Angle. They all kept their real names, but then you have the today's like Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, and those guys. That's not their real names.
no,
So I don't know. I kind of don't like that aspect of wrestling, to be honest. Like I know some guys don't have wrestling names, and those like Seth Rollins sounds more of a wrestling name than what's his name? Tyler Black? No, not Tyler Black. What is his
well,
real
it's
name?
Tyler Black in the Indies now. I
Yeah.
think that's his. I don't. I'll have to check it up here, but that was his name in the when he was wrestling for Ring of Honor now. So he was
Even Dean Ambrose, that's not his real name. I can't remember what his real name is.
like his name in the Indies was John Moxley.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins' real name is Colby Daniel Lopez,
Yeah, that's right. And
which
Daniel
is
Bryan is like Brian Danielson. He just inverted his
yeah,
his names.
that's his like thing. And what's Dean Ambrose's name? I'm just gonna check it here. Jonathan David Good.
I don't know. That's a wrestling name to me.
JD Good.
JD Good. That's perfect. That's a perfect wrestling name. Like Roman
just
Reigns
sounds
is
like
what is Anoa'i. I know he's an Anoa'i, but I can't remember what his first name is.
yeah, just going on here. Uh, Leity Joseph Joe Anoye.
It could be Joe Anoa'i. I mean, there's a ton of Anoa'i in the WWE. So the Usos, all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I wouldn't keep my name. My name is kind of hard to say in the wrestling industry, but some guys have perfect wrestling names already, and they just change them for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. But yeah, we won't talk too much about wrestling. We're gonna lose half of the crowd here, so I guess we should get into video games. We talk maybe a little bit movies later on because we both saw Guardians 2. I saw it twice. So
Yeah, well, like, when I did the last episode, it was on my birthday. I just watched it that day though, and I just
mhm.
basically said I just saw it and it was like, yeah, it was good. And then you had to say it. And has Derek seen it? I think he has.
Yeah, he has seen it. He said it was better than the first one,
Yeah.
which I agree. It is better than the first one.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was well, we can talk about it since we're already talking about it. I guess we should get into it. I
Guess
th
so.
yeah, I thought it was way better. Well, not way better, but it was much better than the first one. Like there's more character stuff. There's more, um, maybe not more action. Like there's maybe a little less action in this one. I thought the music fits perfectly with everything that happens during the movies. Like the second time I went, I tried to focus on the song that was playing during, certain scenes
Yeah,
and, focus on the lyrics and stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, this is pretty good choice of soundtrack for everything that's happening on the screen. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
especially like the intro credit sequence with Mr. Blue Sky is like I just that's just perfect. So it
Yep.
is, and then like of course like the one towards the end though, father and son.
Yeah.
It's just like basically because of what occurs. So it's just very kind of fitting. Like of course like that's what they're there for. Like okay, what's the best song to match what's happening on screen? Okay, here you go. And they did a
Yeah, I
great
think
job with
James
it
Gunn
though.
is pretty good too about that in his movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed the second movie. I went to see it twice, so yeah, it's pretty haven't done that since Star Wars, not last year, but the year before that, Episode 7.
That's the last film I went to see twice now as well. I went to see it midnight showing here, and then I went to see it on I think it was Boxing Day or the day after, the
Hmm.
27th, with my father and my brother. Then
Yeah.
I went to see it with them, so I did.
This time around, I didn't go see it in 3D IMAX, super ultra digital everything. I just wanted to see it
Oh, is that
regular.
what you went to see it first time then? Was it?
Yeah, first time it's like IMAX. They call it what do they call it? D-Box Ultra HD something. Like the sound is crystal clear and the screen is way better and everything, and it's 3D, so you have to wear the fucking glasses all the time. It's kind of annoying. It's less annoying than it was at the very beginning of those glasses when
Hmm.
it first started. That was garbage. I used to go see movies with those, and I'd have a huge headache when I got out of there all the time.
Yeah,
Now it's better.
I know some people just get headaches with that stuff though. Like in 3D though, they can't watch stuff in 3D because like they wear the glasses and like they get a headache and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's pretty much the way. I think some people might. It's the same way with people with VR though. They get like
Yeah.
motion sickness and maybe get headaches as well though.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. You see like videos of people falling down in displays in supermarkets or like stores everywhere. They try that on and they fall down. I saw a
Hmm.
couple of videos of that. I mean, it's not funny for the guy, but it's funny when you watch it.
As long as the person's okay, like he's okay, then it's kind of a bit okay.
Yeah,
It's fun
exactly.
to laugh out then.
There's a lot of movies coming out this year. Like just watching the trailers before Guardians, I was like, man, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff this year. A lot of big
Wonder
movies.
Woman is out next week.
Yep, that's what I want to see, actually.
There
It's
hasn't
getting
been any
pretty good
reviews
reviews.
yet, has is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, there's been a couple of reviews.
Okay,
It's
that's was
getting
just
very
about to
good
ask.
reviews. It's getting
Oh,
very good
so
reviews, so I'm kind of excited for that.
so this might be able to break the mold from DC films
Yeah,
getting lazy reviews. We'll just have to see what the general consensus is, though, and see. This might be the first one probably since what
the
Dark Knight
Christopher Nolan.
Rises.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan Batman's.
That's the DC that's
Even Dark
actually.
Knight Rises was not that great.
Yeah, but like it probably got like good enough reviews. It wasn't like slated like very badly in terms like Suicide Squad or
Yeah,
Batman versus Superman. Now like it had like it got far it did a better critic rating than those films.
I have
Like
not seen
What
Suicide
was
Squad.
Man of Steel now? Like I think it was kind of a mixed bag, wasn't it? Or was it like mostly slated as well?
Yeah, I think it was pretty much a mixed bag. I didn't like it personally, but yeah, it was pretty much of a mixed bag for that one too.
Hmm.
Batman versus Superman got destroyed. pretty much. And
And
it's not a
Suicide.
great movie. I didn't hate it like people seem to, hate that movie, but it wasn't that good either.
Yeah, and I Suicide Squad pretty much like a lot of people were looking forward to that, and then it's like, yep, that pretty much got slammed as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it won an Oscar.
Yep.
You
It did
can't
win an
say that
Oscar.
for any Marvel film.
Exactly. Which is really weird.
Yeah, it's not
But
a
yeah, I
good film.
mean, now Justice League changed directors. It's not what's his face anymore.
Zack Snyder because his
Yeah.
daughter died. I
th-
know that. I seen that there. She committed suicide, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's dropping out of it or something. It's like, yeah, like I, that's can't say
Yeah.
anything about that. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate. Now it's I can't remember. It's one of Marvel directors that's now doing it.
Oh,
Can't remember
okay,
who it is. One of the guys who did Marvel movies. I
right.
really cannot remember who that is. So it's going to be interesting to see. They did the same thing for Fantastic Four. The last Fantastic Four that they did. They
What
changed
switch directors?
directors. Yeah,
Okay.
changed directors in the middle of the movie, and we all know how that turned out. So
Ant-Man was the same way though,
yeah, that's right. I didn't really
because
enjoy Ant-Man. I didn't think it
Edgar Wright
was.
was originally, I think he was supposed to write and direct it though, and it
Mhm.
changed as well.
I
Um,
didn't really love Ant-Man, to be honest.
it's probably been my least favorite Marvel film that's come out in the last few years. Like,
I even thought Doctor Strange was better than Ant-Man, to
um,
be honest.
so it is, yeah. Like in terms of the last few years, it's like that and Iron Man 3 are like they're fine, I guess. Though they're not great. Like I'm not like chomping at for the sequel now.
Oh, that's right. You like Thor: The Dark World?
Yes,
Okay.
Dirk liked it as well,
Yeah.
so I'm not alone in that. I'm not. It's not like to the point where
I
it's
mean, I don't
you know.
hate it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm one of those people who like X Men and Last Stand, and people are like, what?
Yeah, that's right. You did like that movie. And Ragnarok looks amazing. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, from the trailer scene, yeah, it looks pretty good.
People freaking both times that I went to see Guardians 2, that trailer was on, and both times at the end when he goes, "Hey, it's my friend from work," everybody fucking loses their minds in the theater. It was great. Spider-Man, no, it's Homecoming.
Is out next month. Not
Yep,
next month. Well,
it's
soon
July
it
7th.
is. Yeah, July anyway. It's nearly at the end. It's near the end of this month anyway, so it'll be coming out soon enough. So it will be.
Hmm.
Very curious to see how that film is.
Well, trailers, they released a new trailer this week. It looks great.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff was pretty much just like, oh, I've seen this already. Like, so
Yeah,
it
but it's not
is.
an origin story, so that's good. He's
Yeah,
already Spider-Man in the movie, so
yeah.
I think that's good.
Let's just see. Hope it's better than the last two Spider-Man films
Yeah, the
because
Amazing Spider-Man ones.
they were mediocre at best.
Both Amazing Spider-Man movies were bad. The second one was horrible. The second Amazing Spider-Man movie was horrible. Jamie Foxx as the bad guy. That was really bad.
Electro.
Jamie Foxx is a terrific actor, and that role that he did was destroyed him pretty much. It was really, really bad.
So in other words, he was completely wasted in that film.
Yep, pretty much. And the third Spider-Man movie, like the original Spider-Man, with emo Peter Parker, that was pretty bad. So yeah, there hasn't been a good Spider-Man movie in a while, so Spider-Man 2 was
It
amazing.
has its good points, the third one now, but it is definitely the worst of the original
Oh yeah.
films.
The thing that killed it the most is fucking Peter Parker turning all emo because of the symbiote. That was pretty dumb.
It wasn't fucking James Franco and his so good
Yeah,
face with the pie, whatever it was.
yeah, exactly. James Franco, another great actor that was destroyed in that movie. But yeah, I don't know. It's and now they're doing a Venom movie
Yeah, and Tom
with
Hardy's
Tom Hardy.
apparently going to be Eddie Brock.
I
That should
don't.
be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Venom a big enough property to have his own movie? That's
Fuck,
I
they
don't
did it
know.
with they did it with like Deadpool and like Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't a big enough, Marvel.
Yeah, I
It's not
got
one
way
of the
out. Yeah,
big.
of course. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Guardians was way better.
Deadpool, Guardians, like there's a bunch
Deadpool
of
was pretty
ones.
big though. Deadpool was already very well known.
Yeah, like the whole fourth wall breaking thing, But like Guardians of the Galaxy, it wasn't like one of the top up in Marvel stuff though, and yet they've done movies with it now. So yeah,
Yeah, they took a big chance with Guardians and paid off. So that's good.
yeah. But hopefully Venom, if it is like, hopefully it's a lot better fucking one than they did with Spider-Man 3 because holy like people, I think where people are really looking forward to see how they're going to do Venom, and
Yeah,
Venom was really fucking bad.
yeah. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, he wasn't in, like he was only in it like the last like what 30 minutes as well.
Pretty much. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see all that. And Infinity War is next year, and I talked with a guy who's really big on comic books, and he says the Fantastic Four are supposed to be a huge part of the Infinity War, especially Reed Richards. So I wonder how they're going to fill that gap with him not being in the movie, or supposedly not being in the movie. Maybe they'll
Yeah,
surprise
because
us and say, "Hey, look at him,
it's Fox that own
Fantastic
Fantastic Four,
Four."
isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, they've owned Fantastic Four and the X Men, and Sony owns Spider Man, but like they have that partnership with Marvel there for Spider Man Homecoming.
Yep.
So they yeah,
Well, he's in Infinity War, so it's probably
yeah, yeah,
a longer friendship or partnership. They should do that. I mean, that, I know Marvel sold all their properties when they were down in the dumps, but now, man, they have like tons of cash. They could buy back those properties really easily.
Is that what they did though back in the day? Then was it?
Like, yeah, when Marvel was in the dumps, like nothing was. That's way before the first Iron Man came out. Like they had nothing going for them. Comic book sales were really like not selling at all. So they sold all their properties to different studios.
Studios, yeah.
So
That's
Sony
why
picked
yeah
up.
they sold like to Fox like X Men. That's why those are under different film studios then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now and then, Iron Man came out, and then the big boom of Marvel movies started.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, and then they bought Lucas, and they bought Star Wars. They have Pixar and everything. So now they're
No, Disney. No, Disney bought Marvel.
Disney bought Marvel, but they bought
Yeah, and then they bought Lucasfilm.
Lucasfilm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're fucking rolling in money now. So,
Yeah.
you know, they could easily buy Fantastic Four and Spider-Man.
Like, do you think there's going to be a point now where that bubble's going to burst?
Oh yeah, of course, for sure. They can't
Because it
hold
can't.
this forever.
Yeah. Like, there is going to be a point where that bubble's just going to burst and, like, people are not going to go. But then again, what am I to say? People still go see flipping Transformers, and those films are awful.
I'm not gonna get caught. The new one looks okay. Apparently, it's the last one. It's going to be the last Transformers movie. So
We'll see.
yeah, I know they make a ton of money off of them, but it's the last. I know it's the last Michael Bay one. Michael Bay says he's not doing any more Transformers after this. So we'll see. The trailer does look good. I got caught the last time. I thought that, but I mean, it does look cool that Optimus Prime is evil and all that. So don't know how that's gonna go. That looks fun.
I've only seen 1 and 3 though of them anyway.
I've seen them all in different ways, but yeah, I've seen all of the Transformers. I've seen both Turtles movies. New one with
How,
Seamus.
how was
Huh?
that?
That was all right. I mean, I didn't hate those movies. I think they're better than Transformers. I didn't hate them. They were all right. I enjoyed them. I mean, they're not, oh my God, fall over classic, incredible movies, but it's enjoyable to watch. It's all right.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that trailer for that film, Valerian and the City of the Thousand Planets?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
What do you think?
It looks all right. It looks cool. It looks good. Is it supposed to look like something or?
It's well, no, it's based on a graphic novel, I believe, anyway.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, that I know.
And what's his name? Luc Besson's doing, and he did the like Fifth Element and that there.
Hmm.
So, I think some people are, quite interested in it, see how it is.
Yeah, that and the new Blade Runner should be interesting. Like Quebecer
I
doing the
maybe have to go see that. I might have to watch that film again because I watched it a years back. I just didn't think that film was all that great.
watch the remastered extended edition because
I've got that. Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, I've got this one that has like a bunch of the different versions now.
yeah,
So
I think there's like three different versions of the movie.
there's like the original and there's like the director's cut, there's like the final cut and stuff. Like there's like
Yeah,
50. I don't know how many different versions. I forget which one I watched now.
I think the final cut is the one that it doesn't finish well. Like there's one of them that doesn't have a happy ending. I think it's the final cut. Doesn't have the happy ending in
There's
the
one
end.
as well that doesn't have like his narration as well over it, which is
Yeah,
like supposed to be the better version.
it is. Yeah, with the narration, it's not. I saw that one. It's better. That still has the good ending, but yeah, the without the narration, it's way better. It's more of
Okay.
a. It's a slow moving movie, but once it gets started, it's interesting. Like the
Now
new
maybe
one
because I was
looks.
expecting, like I wasn't expecting like a whole lot of action in it now though, but I was expecting something. Whereas all it was is just kind of this, you just walking around talking to these people and talking to different replicants and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I just didn't. I think it was probably just a film. I just expected something outside of it, especially
Mhm.
from like when people were 'cause some people, oh, this movie's so fucking awesome. It's one of the best films of the '80s, and then I watched it and it's like, okay.
It's more of a cult classic than a movie like Aliens or something like that. It's not like this huge franchise. It's more of a cult classic, I would say.
But I'm also one of those people who think The Shining is fucking boring, and people love
Yeah,
that
you're not the
film.
only one. I think Kevin Van Orden hates that movie.
Yeah,
I
like
saw
I
him tweet
just
about it.
I remember when I was in college watching it
Hmm.
for like a media class and watching it, I was like, I don't think it even we actually finished watching. I think it was like by the time I don't know, I don't remember. Don't know if
Hmm.
we actually got to the end of it or not there, but like I couldn't care less. By the time I was like,
Here's Johnny.
I just find it boring.
Yeah.
It's like this is boring.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it takes a while until something happens. That's for sure.
And like I remember watching Halloween there. Was it last? No, it wasn't it wasn't last year. I think it was the year before. I
The
watched it
original one
on
with Jamie Lee Curtis.
yeah the original Halloween on Halloween,
Hmm.
and I was like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah, it's really
Cause
bad.
it's so fucking slow. Like, and people think that's a masterpiece in horror. Like yeah, tense. Oh, it's building up or something. Nothing happens in that film until like maybe the fucking last 15 minutes.
Did you see the original Psycho?
No, I've not seen any that or the remake.
Nothing happens in that movie
I haven't
until
seen, I haven't seen that or the one with Vince Vaughn.
yeah.
But like
Well,
I
the
just
one with Vaughn is an exact replica of the movie, except with new actors. It's an
yeah
exact scene per scene remake of it.
yeah that's like like 'cause everyone has their different opinions though, and like some people like I just don't know how people could like Halloween for what it was like.
Yeah,
Maybe back in the day, yeah, but back nowadays, like watching it, just but even then, I guess it's just how can people like this film for
I
what
thought
it
the
is? Like,
first Friday the 13th was better than the first Halloween.
like it's just they're not like nothing really happens, and nothing happens like and way into an hour into that film.
Yeah, it's more
It's very
psychological shit,
yeah, I
but back in
guess
those
so, but
days.
it's just nothing like I'm not like going. Oh, I don't want. It's not like oh, I want fucking
Ripping
stabby
head off, yeah.
stabby
Mm.
stabby like fucking like 5 minutes in now, but like at least lead it somewhere and build it up to like maybe. But like I said, it's
Yeah,
nothing. Oh, now at the end of like last 20 minutes of the film, something happens.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's
A
like
lot of the
yeah,
70s movies were like that, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot of like Friday the 13th I thought was better than Halloween because there's more stuff happening. It's not Jason that kills in the first one. It's his mother.
yeah, it's his mother. Yeah.
So, and then it's Jason, Jason gets dragged down into the water at the end of the first movie, and then he becomes Jason. And that's when all the fucking 10 movies happen after that.
Yeah, the sequels, yeah.
I've seen a bunch of them.
There's actually a game of
They're
it
all
out
pretty
now,
bad.
so it is as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
Which
know how it is though.
I've seen some video of it. My friend played it last night. I watched him play a little bit. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it must be fun playing the game because you have to avoid Jason. If you're a camp counselor, you have to avoid him and you have to escape. And if you're Jason, you have to find the camp counselors and kill them. So,
Yeah, it's not like game on Steam. What was it called? Dead by Daylight or something,
yeah.
or something. Death by Day. I forget. It's something along those lines. So it's kind of like the same thing where they have to avoid this killer, and they have to like go around and power up these like things in order to escape.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
much
it
that
is. It's
in
pretty
Friday the
much like
13th. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty much something similar to that there. So it is.
There's a car, you need to find the gas, you need to find other stuff to power up the car
Yeah.
to leave. So, it's not my type of game. I don't think I would play that, but
Nah,
it's out there.
it's kind of like yeah, it's like one of those games like it's like 4v1 or whatever, like evolve or
Hmm.
like a bunch of other ones are co-oping together and like there's one person face the team where it's like
Hmm.
a monster and evolve or Friday the 13th where you're playing as Jason or something.
But I think in Evolve you could kill the main guy, like the one. You could kill him.
Oh yeah, like yeah, the monster. That's the thing about you have to like they have to kill the monster though. But in this here,
In
it's
Friday
like
the
yeah
13th
they
you
kill
can't
yeah but
kill
you
him.
have to just escape them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not kind of was it asymmetric multiplayer or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you cannot kill Jason in this one, so
Yeah, but you just have to
yeah,
escape him.
I don't know. I don't know. But guys, I mean it I would probably try it out if it was free, but I won't pay to play that game. That's for sure. But there is one game we did play, we did pay to play, and we played a bit of.
Segway.
Yeah. There is one one game that I think I played a little bit more than you, but that's Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG as they call it for short.
Yeah, PUBG.
PUBG, yeah, PUBG. So we played a bit of that. I think on the last podcast we said we were going to go out and buy it and play
Yeah, like
some.
after I was thinking probably go and buy it afterwards though, but then I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna wait though. I'll just say I've come back from London
Hmm.
because before that was last call and last one we did was before I went to London,
Hmm.
which I might talk about a bit later perhaps. So
Yeah,
this is so well if depending on how long this goes.
yeah.
But yeah, and then Derek actually sent me a 20% discount code
Hmm.
on Green Man Gaming. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to buy this now. It's a couple of quid less than for what it is on Steam.
Hmm.
It's basically the Steam code anyway, so I just bought it on there and downloaded and We played a few matches. It's not one. It's not like we've been playing every night now, or like It's not. It's not like we've got to Overwatch levels of this
No, it's
game.
not
No,
Overwatch for sure. No.
no, it's definitely not Overwatch worthy now. But we've enjoyed it.
Yeah, we played
So
played a bit of it. We played a chunk of it. At first, we were. It's kind of really nerve-wracking when you're playing that game because you never
especially with
know.
Dennis, because every time we jump down and into a house in like 30 seconds into a match, Dennis like, "Oh, we're gonna die." You're just so like nervous. Though it's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, this is not a good area. We're gonna die."
I'm less like that now. Like it's more. I'm more okay. I maybe have a chance to survive, but you're pretty much almost 100% certain you're going to die. Like it's almost a certainty that you don't make it to the end, but you try to survive as long as you can in the game, which it probably doesn't sound that great, but it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool to
It is one of those games that actually kind of just blew up though.
like I think they have like 2 million sales now or 2.5 million.
Yeah, like so, like two over 2 million sales. So it is, and
Hmm.
it's kind of like this. It's I think it's one of the more popular games like broadcasting on Twitch at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you go and of course have your usual suspects like League of Legends, Dota, and games like
Hmm.
that. Now it always been like the high point though, but like this is one of those newer editions that's just a lot of people tend to watch, and that is a game that's actually quite fun to watch,
Yeah.
especially with people like you like to watch. Like the Giant Bomb coverage of this game has been splendid.
Yeah, it's been terrific. It's been awesome.
And I actually watched as well the other day, watched it live. Waypoint is doing it as well with Austin Walker and Patrick Klepek, and the one I watched was pretty funny as well, especially the end where um, Austin was down
Hmm.
and there was in a house, so I think he got hit by a sniper, and then Patrick came in. Um, but basically, Austin just loses like, okay, go pro, and fucking Patrick, press D, press D, press D, and fucking Patrick didn't go and just got shot and then fucking got killed. And Austin go no, like yeah, it was pretty. It's like pretty because the fact is, I think he wasn't playing because he didn't have C match with Pro because he was using a like mouse or some different kind of keyboard or something.
Hmm.
Therefore, he didn't have actually the prone button of Z.
Okay.
Well, I pronounce it Z, but of course I'm not gonna go press Z, press Z.
Yeah, Z. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Z in the America. But it was fun. Like I watched that stream. It was pretty good though. Like it's just one of those games that's quite fun to watch. Other people playing though.
Yeah, I probably need
Just
to watch that a little bit myself. I kind of is it on Twitch somewhere on their channel?
no, they're on YouTube. It's on YouTube on their channel, so it is.
Okay, YouTube. Okay, I'll check
Yeah,
that out.
they archive it on their YouTube channel, so it
I'll check
is.
that out. Yeah.
It's the I think it's the one that's like over an hour. That's the one
Okay.
I watched. I think it's Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, so it was this week.
Yeah, Giant Bomb usually go for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but yeah, they do it, but they do it in the morning now,
Yeah.
like each month. But that's the thing, they do it once a week, where they've done it like they do it each morning, each weekday morning.
Wow.
So
Okay.
basically, like their thing's called Breakfast and Battlegrounds.
Okay.
That's the name of the thing they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But yeah,
that's.
it is quite interesting. And this is actually the thing as well. I actually did, we found this out. The actual guy who did that, like, well, he's not the one who made it though, but he did make the kind of mod, this battlefield, this the battle royale mod in like Arma and in H1Z1 or something along those lines. The guy who did like the mod that inspired this game, and he was like a consultant on it. He's Irish.
Okay. I
His
didn't know
name's
that.
Brett. He's Brendan Green. His name is.
Okay.
He's actually Irish, so that's pretty cool.
It's only one guy that work on that?
No, it's not one guy. Like I think he's the one who made the original like mod in the ARM. I think it was,
Okay.
and then like it's of course the development team that's done this one now. Um, what's their name? Blue something, isn't it?
Blue Sky, is it?
I check it here now. I fucking completely forget the name of them now. But he's like a kind of consultant on it now because it's like this game's basically based. That's why it's known as Player Unknown's Battlegrounds because it's basically based on his original idea. So it is
Yeah,
anyway.
Player knows probably his username.
Yeah, that's his.
Yeah.
That's the thing was one. Let's see now. It is Blue Hole Inc.
Blue Hole, yeah, that's right.
I know it's Blue something now. I was gonna say Blue Point now because I know that's not the case. That's they're the ones that do like ports and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, basically the concept of this game, if you don't know, is that you basically start you just you join this match. You go on matchmaking. Then you start out in this little wee island with a plane. Just like it's basically the kind of lobby you can say, and then
Hmm.
people join in. Then the time down, it's like it's around like 90 to 100 people join, and then all of a sudden you switch to you go on the plane, and then you go across, and the plane crosses big island, and drop out at any point all across the island, and basically go around and try to survive and salvage weapons and protection and stuff like that. Now
Yeah.
try to kill your opponents or you know avoid opponents though and just try to survive.
Yeah, mostly
If
it's
you,
surviving, pretty much.
yes, if you pretty much survive and it might, and also, but the thing as well, it's not like, oh, I've got this house now and I could stay here for the rest of the match now. It's not that way now because if that was the case then everyone would be doing that.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
basically
much.
because at you drop down at a certain point, then once like maybe a minute or so, there's a circle then, like a white circle appears on a certain point of the map. It's like it's a big circle at this point. It's like, okay, am I in this circle now? It's like, okay, I'm in this circle. I'm not, or I'm not in the circle. And
Hmm.
then you have it. There's like a timer then has to go down, and once that timer goes down, then this other circle comes in on the map. This
The
blue
blue one.
circle,
Yeah.
and that is basically it's like kind of force field electric, so it is. And you have to get into that white circle before that catches up on you. And because if you get into within that, if you don't get in a circle in time and that their electric force field barrier or whatever you want to call it catches up with you, then you start losing energy. It's not like once it touches you, you're instantly dead. It's not like that. Though you basically start to lose your health
Yep.
and try to get in the circle in time. And the thing is, once it happens every time, the circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's like it's kind of less time as well to get to one point to another because it's like smaller as well.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like what 5 minutes or something. I think you have at the start,
Yeah. I think it's something like that.
and then it's like four, and then it goes down three, two, like 1.5, whatever that there,
Yeah.
whatever. I think it's and
90
then
seconds, a minute, and then,
yeah, and like by the time you get to the end, like if you get to the top 10, like the circle's pretty small and
it's a very small area.
yeah, small area, and like it might be out in the open areas you're gonna get shot down and stuff like that. Though like we've gotten to the
Top
top
10.
several times,
Yeah.
but like we haven't like won it.
No, I haven't won it. I
Because
came in second with two other guys once, but yeah, I haven't won it. Haven't won it yet. Which
like I don't. Go
the
ahead.
thing is, when the white circle reduces, uh, if you're, it's the blue circle. Let's say, and then the first time it doesn't take away a lot of your health. If you're stuck there, it's just like boop, just a little smidgen of health every like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. But the deeper you get into the match, if you stay in the blue circle, it'll take away a lot of your health.
Yeah.
Like the further you get down into the game. Like I stayed out in the blue circle pretty much in the top 15 or 10. I was stuck somewhere in the and I couldn't get to the white circle, and it took like two shots and I was dead. It's like
Yeah, like there was one match we did there, basically where I drove on the in the it was the one when it was the session we were playing with Derek,
yeah,
and
yeah, the last time.
I was in the buggy getting into the fucking driving into it, and like you were running away because Derek was with me in the buggy, but then he got shot down.
Hmm.
I was trying to avoid, and then you had to run, but then you got into the you were running behind the circle lane and you were losing the energy, and luckily, fortunately, you actually survived. And then I came back to like
Yeah, I was
drive and
trying to
get you.
heal myself and I got killed.
But then but then I came back to get you, and then we drove though, and then unfortunately
Yeah,
both died anyway. Eventually at the end of the day though, so
yeah. Thing is, in this game, which is, it's always like at one point I was playing with other guys and I came in and I got like a level 3 vest, I got a level 3 hat, level 3 backpack, good guns, ready to go. First encounter, bang, I'm dead. Like it took 2 seconds and I was dead. Like I came up against three guys, a team of three that get surrounded me and killed me like instantly. It took maybe a couple of seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, and I was dead. All that stuff went to waste. And another time, I
yeah,
didn't have anything. Not one gun, not one, maybe a little vest, and not a whole lot, and survived like until the top 10 or something. So it really
yeah,
depends on,
yeah. It's just it's basically it depends on where you know fall as well.
yeah, if you're located at the very center of the circle, you just stay there and wait for people because they'll all
Yeah,
come to you anyway. So you stay
like
there
there
and wait for
was
people and shoot them.
yeah like there was a point where we were in a good position. We just stayed up in this house for a while because the circle just kind of reduced in this area that we were in. But unfortunately, there was a point where the circle went
We needed to move
different
and we got
way,
killed pretty much
yeah.
instantly.
But there is just something very enticing about that game though. It's just quite fun though. Like I haven't like I've got 2 kills since I started though. Like I'm not great at the game, but it's fun to play.
Yeah,
Just going around trying to stock up and trying to like because I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard, and I'm very the only other game I dedicate a lot of time playing on mouse and keyboard besides this is like WoW and Final Fantasy 14,
hmm,
like MMOs. Like
yeah,
when I
mostly
play shooters, it's like
Overwatch and controller.
yeah, it's controller central pretty much.
Hmm.
But that's like there is controller support of course, but you have to like map the buttons to it.
Yeah, it's not configured like
It's
AAA
not like
games.
yeah, it's not like the fact is look, oh, I've got a controller connected. It's automatically you can automatically use the controller now. It's not
Hmm.
like that now. Where like yeah, with like bigger games
And I think if they map in the controller, I will not use it anyway.
because you're so used to
Yeah,
the mouse and keyboard now.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're at a disadvantage also when you
yeah,
use a controller. So
because it's definitely one of those games you have to be
in
more
Overwatch,
active.
it's not that bad, but in this game,
Yeah,
it can get pretty bad if you're using a controller against the mouse players, mouse and
yeah,
keyboard.
of course, it's definitely
So
going to be the case.
yeah, so yeah, this game is very good. I find it very very good. Uh, it's less intense than it used to be in the beginning. Like now, I'm more used to okay, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, where I need to go, what I need to do, and how to play the game a little bit more. And I don't get sometimes you'll get shot and it surprises you because you don't know where it's coming from. Like, oh, I got shot. Oh man, what's going on? You're looking everywhere and you can't see anybody. You can't see who's shooting at you or anything. That happens a lot, but I think it's less frequent now. Happens less to us than it used to in the beginning.
Mm.
Like the beginning, it's like, man, what's going on? You like turned my sound really, really low so I wouldn't get surprised or anything. But now,
Yeah, so that's the thing though, because we had because we're talking to each other and have headphones on, and it's best just to put the sound down to like I have it like down to like 50
Hmm.
midway point because of it, especially the max point. It's just like the sound's like very loud though, and you fucking don't want to. It's like worse than a fucking jump scare or something,
Yeah,
like in a
because when you
horror
get
game.
shot, your guy goes like a sound of something. It's
Yeah,
like
like the
talk,
sound.
talk. You just, oh my God, what a
Yeah,
surprising out of nowhere,
yeah.
pretty
Just to hear
much.
because you hear sometimes you hear like the bullets like whizzing by, so phew,
Yeah,
but you can hear like you can. And like that's the great thing. This like the sound in this is very well done as well. Like it's just cool just walking around. It's like you hear like gunfire. So go that sounds like it's coming from the left.
yeah,
So you definitely try not to go that way now unless you want to get into like
yeah. The
firefight now or
sound
something.
work in this game is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, just definitely like it has to work in this kind of game though anyway.
Yeah,
Like they've done a great job there.
you
So
need to know where you're going and where the gunfire is coming from and everything.
yeah,
Just talking about it makes me want to play. But yeah,
yeah,
it's really good. It's not Overwatch good, but for a game that came out of nowhere, pretty much, it's really really good.
yeah. It's like it's one of the best. Like that is probably going to be. I don't know if Jam Bomb did it. I forget if they did it last year, but I know they had like the award for like biggest surprise.
Did they do it this year? No, last year, rather.
I don't know if they did it last year or not. Now I'll have to look it up afterwards though. Um,
Yeah, I
but
think
I
they
know
did
they
it, and it was Overwatch. I think that one.
I or I know I was Doom, wasn't it?
Was it Doom or Overwatch?
No, I think it was Doom. I remember because the whole I'm gonna look it up here now though. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is definitely gonna be in that
Oh yeah, that's going to be one of their games of the year for sure.
that's definitely gonna be
For
in the
sure.
discussion though anyway. So it is
I think
like
they all love this game, so all of
yeah.
them, even Brad, who never likes anything, pretty
Yeah, like
much.
they've definitely been playing. Like they've had that Murder Island, their
Yeah.
series on like
Yeah.
every Monday.
Yeah, it's not going to be on Monday. That pisses me off. But yeah,
Well, they don't
they
have it this Monday. Why? They just
no, it's
taking
a
a break.
holiday in
Oh,
holiday in the
that's right,
US.
bank holiday. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, and they'll probably have it next Monday, and then
Yeah.
it won't be next Monday then afterwards because it'll be E3.
I know Dan plays often with Vinny. I know they play together
Yeah,
a couple of times.
yeah,
I don't know who the other guy they play with is, but I know it's Dan's girlfriend and another guy that they play with. I don't
yeah.
know
I
who
know
it
that
is.
he had a video he put up there. I think it was last week or not too long ago. Anyway,
Yeah.
of them playing together.
Yep. Man, that game's good. Out of nowhere, just fucking. It's not the prettiest game. It's not the flashiest game, but man, it's really really good. We've gotten into multiplayer shooters a lot in the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing because like beforehand, before Overwatch was like we barely played a lot of multiplayer stuff. To be honest, it's just more cooperative. To be honest, because
Yeah.
that's I prefer that. I still do prefer that though, but
Mm.
it's just nice. It's like oh, all of a sudden like these games that just came out of like like I was interested in Overwatch though. I was interested in trying it out, but I didn't. It just
Never knew
I
it
was
would be.
yeah, I was just surprised at how much I really liked playing that game.
It's still pretty fucking great. I played some
Yeah,
last night. It's
it's
still
like it's a
awesome.
year now. It's been out a year,
Yep.
and it's still great though. And like
Anniversary. Yep.
it's definitely it's just a fantastic multiplayer game. Just so fun to know and so accessible. It's just like
Hmm.
I
Great
would probably
weekend this weekend.
it's yeah it's my favorite multiplayer game of all time.
Not mine, but it's pretty close to being.
Yeah,
Like mine is Unreal Tournament 2004, but
yeah.
this is
But in
still
terms
very good.
yeah, it's my favorite multiplayer shooter of all time. Like one of probably my favorite multiplayer game as well though.
Yeah.
Um, but like I say, it's just something about that game just really got into me though. I just really just love playing. Like I know you played a lot more than I did though, but
Hmm.
it's just a great game nonetheless.
Yeah, Battlegrounds is also a very good game. It's not Overwatch caliber, sadly. But I don't think the rewards that you get for playing the game, I don't think it's
It's just like
enough to
it's just
get
cosmetic
people.
stuff, so it is.
Yeah, it's not enough to keep people, casual people playing. You know what I mean? When it comes out on consoles, they're gonna have to find something more to keep people interested in that game.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch has the loot boxes and you can pick up all sorts of stuff from the loot boxes. I'm not saying put a dance in there or, put emotes and fucking battlegrounds, but you'll need something to keep people interested in that game. It's great as it is, but it's not gonna, the casual people will not get on board this game as they did with Overwatch. I don't think they will anyway. But it
Mm.
remains to be seen. People love fucking Battlefield and Call of Duty, so who knows?
Yeah, Doom was the best surprise of last year. I think
Oh,
I
I
had
was
the
okay. Okay.
yeah.
I thought for sure it was Overwatch, but yeah, that could be.
It was Doom.
So yeah, as I said, I went back to Overwatch last night. Played some. I haven't played in a while. Got the anniversary loot box, and wanted to check out what's going on with the new stuff. And I got creamed. You just stop playing that game for a little while, and you just go back and get creamed. Like there's some people who are really good now at that game. So, and there's some noobs that, there's some new people that were playing because it's free weekend, so probably people are downloading the game and playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had one good game and the rest was pretty. I had one horrible game and the rest was pretty average. Like maybe one kill more than deaths or stuff like that. And I think I won one game over six or seven, something like that. So yeah, and the people are worse than they were when I last played.
So
So
there was really toxic chat going on, I presume, was there?
yeah, there's garbage being thrown. People telling me I wasn't playing with the game as I was supposed to. Hey, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed. Shut up, dude. I'm just having fun. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about your pro strats or whatever. I just want to have fun.
Yeah, that's why I go on the quick play and arcade and stuff like that. If I want to fucking take this game
Yeah, but
very
now
seriously.
quick play has become that now because season's over. So everybody's
Oh,
gone
so
back to play quick
everyone's
play.
yeah gone quick play. Oh, great. Yeah. So
So
all the
if we play
pro
later on,
strat
get
get.
ready. It's gonna be that. So yeah, it's I went back, but that game is still fucking great. It is still fantastic. It is still, there's a lot of. I wanted to get the Diva selfie play of the game thing, but it's
Okay.
not available. You can't have it anymore. I think it was
Was
part
this
of
one
the event
part?
that I missed.
The that the last PVE one, was it?
Yeah,
That, what was it called? Uprising or something, wasn't it?
Uprising. Yeah, it was part of Uprising. We played a
Okay.
little bit of Uprising, but if I would have known, I would have freaking gotten that thing. Pissed me off. I can't get Officer Diva either. Sucks.
Yeah, it's just a bit lazy though that those some things though those are limited time though. Like I wish like that like
But
there
they're
might be a
still
point.
there, so I'm thinking they're gonna come back
Yeah,
at one point.
that's the thing that they're like since it's the anniversary now they'll probably once they Halloween and that and this like I don't think they're gonna have the summer game ones again because there's no like
No, there's no
Olympics
summer
this
games.
year.
Yeah.
So there is, but I don't know if like Halloween is it gonna just be the Junkenstein thing again, or is it gonna be something new, or
hmm
what's the deal? Because I'm sure enough, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be happy if it's just okay. It's just the same thing again that we've played like a year ago.
No, they need to step up the game a little bit.
Yeah, like yeah, have those have those costumes unlock again or something, or actually put them for sale now, even outside outside the
Yeah.
thing now, like outside the event time.
Yeah, but
Once
make
like,
make them 5,000 credits instead of 2,000 or 3,000.
but that's the case with a few of them though. Like a few of them are like be 2000, like the 2000s for like the legendary skins, and then there's like a few of them that are actually are available, but they're 3000.
Hmm.
But I think that's also, I think that's during the actual event time they be though, and then once the event flow, and I think they're just got locked.
They just locked. Yeah, I tried to get
Yeah,
the Officer Diva one, and it's locked. I can't get it. No, I need to get the one that she's dressed like a, like Daisy Duke, like hillbilly.
yeah, that one, yeah.
I want to get that one now, so I don't have the credits yet, but I wanna.
Even though I don't play as him though, I really like Genji's skin.
Oh yeah, it's really really nice. That's a really nice
Basically,
skin.
as I said, it just looks like a fucking Power Ranger, like, or Super Sentai, like Kamen Rider kind of suit. It's like it looks pretty awesome.
Yep.
Like I don't play as him though, but I do like that's the one thing I love about just some of the different skins that made though are just so awesome.
Yep.
So
They
they
keep
are,
doing them because people keep,
yeah,
loving that stuff. So
yeah. Like it's just a very it's a very popular game. And it's still probably popular though.
yeah, it's
It's
still
Blizzard.
very popular. Yeah.
It's Blizzard. It's like they do nothing wrong really. They're kind of like Rockstar in that point.
Yep.
Like most games that every game they bring out, it's always like they don't ship games that often. Like all I've really done like the last few years is like they shipped War expansions and updated Diablo and stuff like that, and like StarCraft and stuff. But whenever I released a game, it's always been like stellar,
Yep.
and Rockstar's the same way.
And now they're good. They're gonna have Destiny 2 on
Yeah,
their service, so we'll see what they'll
which
do with that. They'll probably partner up with Bungie.
I don't have any problem with, to be honest. I know people are probably pissed off with, oh, it's not on Steam. Fuck you, fuck you, Activision. Fuck
Yeah, I
you,
have no problem with
Bungie.
that.
I have no problem.
Absolutely zero.
The only thing that sucks though is that it's not out the same time.
Yep.
So I'll have to get on the PS4 because I'm not waiting on that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be 30 frames on PS4, 60 frames
But
on PC.
like I think Derek was saying as well, and like I'll probably end up getting the PC version anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'll probably double dip on it, which I don't know why, but I probably will do that.
Hmm.
Um, did you watch that? You watched the Destiny thing, did you?
Yeah, I watched it. I skipped a couple of things, but yeah, I watched most of the gameplay stuff,
What do you think?
and I watched Jeff's stuff. Yeah, after watching that, I wanted to play immediately.
That's right.
But
Yeah, you want to watch the game there, but yeah,
yeah,
I've deleted it though. It's been a while since I've played it, and I deleted it from
yeah,
my
yeah,
hard
me
drive
too.
though.
I've
So
removed it from my hard drive.
if I want to play it again, I'll be like, yeah, I have to install it and download the flipping pie. Lord,
Expansions and everything.
download the
Oh,
big flipping update. Lord knows how long I'll take though.
yeah,
Because I think it was like taking up like 50 gigs or something last time I checked
yeah,
anyway. So
yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it must be over maybe 60, 70 gigs now, probably.
I don't know.
It's pretty big with all the expansions and the updates and everything. Must be really, really big.
Hmm.
So yeah, it would take forever to download. Like I wanted to play. I'm like, I'm gonna go play this, and then oh geez, I removed it. That's right. I don't have it anymore. I don't want to download that. Don't want to take the time to download it. So, but yeah, immediately after watching that, if I would have had it available to me, I would have jumped on and played. I wanted to play immediately. Yeah, I wasn't. I was like, ah, yeah, Destiny 2, okay, okay. But now I'm like, yeah, Destiny 2, I can't wait. I want to play. And the
Yeah, like
story
that's it.
apparently is going to be way better than the first one. So
Yeah, and like they have like certain things. I'm like I have the whole guided games thing, which I'm just very much glad though. So it's
yeah,
pretty much LF. It's just pretty much their LFG
yeah.
implementation. So it is.
If you want to do a strike and you're alone, like Derek when we dropped off, he was alone. He can pair up with people and do the strike with them.
Yeah, and also like do the raids now as well.
Yeah.
Because like that was the only like thing problem with like my experience. Like we only ever did the first raid together
Mhm.
because it was just the time like we just like got a few other people though because it was just me and Derek mainly playing like you as well and
Was
like
that the
one
one we
time
did with Mike and?
Yeah, it was Mike and James and that there, and
Yeah.
that was the first one.
Oh man,
And
that was fucking long. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Man. I'm
um,
to blame a little bit for that, but yeah.
yeah, good.
It's,
I was just about to say, but thank you for owning up to it. Where it took
yeah.
like, I don't know how long it took, but it took a while for certain someone to get past the platforming part.
Yeah. Everybody was fucking laughing at me. Like Mike was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go get a soda or something."
I think I was the first one to make it, or the second, and
Yeah.
then it's just like everyone came across by, and I was like, still waiting on you, Dennis.
I couldn't do it for the life of me. I don't know why. Finally
Yeah,
got it though, but yeah, it took a while to. It took a long time to complete that fucking thing.
but that was very enjoyable nonetheless. So, and
Oh yeah, it
that's
was
the
great. It
thing.
was fun.
It was really fun. It was like one of my more enjoyable multiplayer experiences I had in the last few years.
Yep.
Again, it was quite out of date at this point. It was like this was way into like the Taken King though, and we were all like over leveled anyway though. Even though we still had a problem with the final boss Altheon,
Hmm.
like we pretty much like rushed through the first parts of the game, and then we got to the part where you had to like stealth
Hmm.
and not get caught by the Gorgons.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
then we had a bit of trouble with it, and then the platforming part had a bit of trouble with it. And then we got to Altheon at the end, and then it took a while, and
That
this
took
kind
a
of thing
long
as
time.
well. Yeah, as well. I was like, okay. And then I got to a point, it's like, yeah, we're gonna call it. This is gonna be the last. And then someone else dropped out, and then someone else came in, and then like it was like, oh, this is gonna be the last one. We're not gonna do it after. This is gonna be the last chance. And
Mhm.
ironically, that was the one we actually did it on then.
Yeah, Derek and I had to go to bed. Like, okay, we have to bail here. It's fucking
Yeah, because it was like after two, it was like after 3 in the morning at this point in my time.
yeah.
Um, like I did that original raid with Derek and a few other people there like a few months after the game came out,
Hmm.
and we only got to like that first boss in the game, and like we just couldn't. I couldn't get past it though, and then I stayed up to like after 5
Yeah.
to play it, and feels like I have to get to bed. And then this time we got stayed up to after 3, which was fun. So like I'd just like to do that again with you and Derek and like a few other people who are
Yeah,
gonna play
if we
it.
can't have people, some of our friends join us, we just join that thing and people will join in and we'll play with them.
Yeah, and I'm sure like you just watch videos online of how to do certain things though, and or like they'll probably like hopefully some people like let you know how it is. Like okay, this is what you have to do here, and not be like assholes now like some people tend to
Hmm.
be.
Yeah, some people
Um,
just run off and leave you to do whatever you're doing.
yeah, so like they flipping like they assume that you know how to do this fight, how to do this, section or whatnot now.
Hmm.
It's like, yep, that sucks. That's a kind of experience I had with another game I'll talk about, which I've gone back into recently, but I'll talk about it a bit later
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
But yeah, Destiny 2 looks good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Like I really loved. Derek played a lot more of that game than I have. Both of us.
Yeah,
Like
mostly, yeah, pretty much.
I dropped out pretty quickly in Rise of Iron, because there wasn't really a whole lot of content there
Hmm.
to keep me.
Yeah.
It kind of had the problem with the first year of Destiny, where if I wanted to do the raid or something, I kind of had to grind a bit. Whereas in Taken King, there was like, okay, I had to grind to do certain things, but there was like a good chunk of content there to justify it, and also like there was like these secret little things though. You just looking online, seeing what secret or these secret parts of these missions. So if you do a certain thing this way, then you can access this completely different area and get a different ending, and also like, you get exotic weapons and the like.
Hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope Destiny 2 is not like original vanilla Destiny was at the
No,
beginning. I
they
hope it's a little
definitely
bit better.
they definitely have to improve it though. Like the environments look nice from the ones that are shown on the screen. It's like, yeah, they definitely look nice. So waiting for it. Looking
Yeah.
forward to jumping back into that game
Yep.
come come September.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Gonna get it on PS4, play with you guys, and it'll be
So what
great.
else have you been playing, Dennis?
What else? Oh, I played a little game. Well, started to play a little game called Vanquish. Um,
I don't think I've heard about this game now. What is it?
game that came out in 2010 that was redone on the PC 2017, and that a lot of people like. I think it's a cult following that that game got.
Yeah, it's one of those cult followings. Like, there's a lot of people really like that game. Absolutely
A lot of
love it
people
though.
really
Like,
love it. A lot of people really hate it for some reason.
it came out the same year as Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta came out in like January,
Hmm.
and then it came out in October, I think, and both done by Platinum.
Yep.
Uh, I liked Vanquish, but to me, it's nowhere near as good as Bayonetta.
Okay.
Like, I just think Bayonetta's such a just a awesome game though,
Hmm.
and like playing like Vanquish though, like I got it when it came out,
Yeah.
and I liked it though. But so I just want to let you, how did you think of it thus far? Of what you played it?
I've enjoyed it so far. I think it's it moves a lot. There's a lot of action going on. I found it to be a little hard, but then I found out online why it's so
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, I heard. I seen that there. Like apparently the frame rate. There's like a
Apparently, if your frame rate is high, the game will be harder for some reason,
like
which is
I don't
kind of weird.
understand. Yeah, I didn't read it though, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I read the article on Polygon. Apparently, if your frame rate is high, the game is harder. I don't know how that happens
So
or
it's like if
why.
it's 60 frames over or above or something, is it?
Yeah, if it's 60 frames or unlimited frame rate, which you can have in the game,
Yeah.
it's difficult. It's more difficult than if you have it at 30. So now I'm in between the thing of do I continue playing it, put it down to 30 and continue, or do I wait for a patch and play it when it's, fixed at 60 or unlimited frame rate? So I don't
Okay.
know where I am at here in that situation, but I do have the game I played up until I think it's 1.6, 1.7 or something like that. I did fight that big spider thing that comes out of the ground at one point in the first chapter, like that big spider monster thing, boss thing.
I completely forget that game. No, like I don't remember a whole lot from it. Like I enjoyed it though, but I don't remember. Like I probably
It was in
seen.
What Culture Gaming's top 10 bosses of
Okay.
the decade so far. I think it was number 7 or 8, something like that. But
Did they
yeah, I
have
thought
Jubileus from Bayonetta on that list?
I don't think so. No.
Well, that list is valid then.
The number one. What was the number one boss?
I'll have to watch. Is that a recent video?
Yeah, I think it came out yesterday.
Okay.
But
I have to check it. Don't tell me what number one is.
okay.
I'll watch it myself. But
But
if
yeah,
Jubileus is not on it, then I'm not happy.
there is a boss from Dark Souls in there.
Yeah, Sword in Smough.
Well, it's a boss that has two characters.
Yeah, Ornstein and Smough.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so far Vanquish, I enjoy. To be very, very, very honest here, I don't see the like people going, "Oh my God, Vanquish." I don't see it, to be honest. Like, okay, it's a good game. It's fun to play, but the whole, "Oh my God, Vanquish is the best thing ever." Not really. I
Like
thought,
I remember back then when it came out, though. I don't remember people going absolutely gaga over it though when it came out. Though I just remember people going, "This is quite good. This is fun. It's like a very enjoyable shooter though." But it's just over like last couple of years, I just seen people going, crazy over it
yeah,
though.
it's like people were talking like it was the second coming of Christ or something. I was like, man, okay, this game must be really fucking good. And I played it the other night. I was like, yeah, it's good, but why all the hype about about it? while the like crazy, oh my God, it's the best thing ever thing. It's it's good, but it's not that good. I mean,
Like I
it's not.
know Kevin Van Ort's been going about it though for the
Yeah.
longest time now. When it's like since I'm following him on Twitter though, he every so often goes about how much he loves Vanquish now.
Hmm.
But then I've seen like a few other people though. So once started following other people as well, they've sort of gone on about how much they love Vanquish as well, and especially when the first like rumors about Bayonetta coming to PC
Hmm.
were floating about as well. You see people saying, "Oh man, I hope Vanquish comes as well" and stuff like that. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I seen
but
that.
I'll probably get that game though and try it again. But like, cause like I haven't played that game since it came out back in 2010, and it's not that long a game anyway. It's like 5-6 hours or something.
Hmm.
So it's definitely not a long game. It's
Yeah.
definitely like I'd get it when it's 10 quid or less. Not I
Yeah.
just I don't really want to waste £15 on it at the moment though. I can easily spend that somewhere else in a new game or something.
Yeah, as I said, I'm probably gonna wait for a patch if there ever is one because it still looks pretty good in 60 frames. It moves a lot, so it's a game that moves a ton. So you need if you want 60 frames. So I'll probably wait until a patch drops and play it again. We'll see.
Hmm.
Because I need to go back to two other games like Final Fantasy. I kind of wanted to go back and play that game. Been thinking a lot about it recently, so
With 15.
yeah, 15. Yeah, kind of want to go back and play that game a little bit. And haven't finished Uncharted 4, which I think I'll put it on easy and just breeze through it.
Yeah,
See
that
what
would
the
probably
story's.
be my recommendation though. Just
Yeah.
to say the story for it, because like I said this before, like a few times in this podcast, like it's a great, great story, and
Hmm.
so it is. But that's the best thing about it.
Hmm. Yeah, the gameplay is pretty well, not I wouldn't say bad,
No,
but compared
it's
to
adequate.
it's adequate, but compared to like Tomb Raider or something like that,
Yeah,
it's
like
really not.
I'm listening to a podcast I listen to, the computer game show,
Hmm.
and they were talking like was listening to the latest episode there today when I was doing housework, and that's basically what we were talking about there about because one of them started playing Rise of the Tomb Raider,
Hmm.
and he recently went through Uncharted 3, and
Yeah.
he's going about how like they like he like the fact that he likes Uncharted for like the fun of it and like the story and the characters and the personality and stuff like that there, but doesn't find the gameplay all that great. Whereas like of course with Tomb Raider is the gameplay is so much better, but like the stories and not the story itself and
Yeah,
that's
it's not
not
that
as
great.
good.
Yeah.
Which like that is like I said, that's practically my thoughts on the whole thing. Like if Uncharted had the gameplay of Tomb Raider in it, it'd be so much better
Hmm.
than what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Like I said, just like I said, just get Crystal Dynamics to come in and help them
Yeah.
to get the team Crystal Dynamics to come in and do the gameplay for them.
Yeah. Well, now I guess the Uncharted. I don't know if Drake is done, but we'll have to see. Like I don't know
No,
how.
that's no like the ending of Uncharted 4 pretty much is pretty much an ending.
Hmm.
Like it's like yeah, this pretty much shows this is
That's
like
it.
the actual end of Drake's story.
Hmm. But now they're doing like the next Uncharted one this year.
Yeah, it's like the I forget what it's actually called, but it has Chloe and I forget her name, the woman from Four,
Yeah. I really don't know.
Nadia, I think her name is.
Yeah.
I forget exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I need to go back to those two games, so I'll probably wait on a patch for Vanquish and continue playing on. But I like what I played so far. It's not
So
the
there's nothing really else coming out in the next few months that you're interested in,
yeah,
is
not
there?
really. I guess August is the next stop for. Unless something comes out of the blue, like Battlegrounds or something, came out of nowhere. If something comes out of nowhere, maybe. But for now, no, there's not anything on the horizon until August. So,
Maybe I should recommend. Maybe you should try and play a game called Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods, yeah. I'm thinking about that. I'm waiting for the
Yeah,
Steam Summer Sale. It'll probably go down.
yeah.
I'll buy it there.
I thoroughly recommend that game.
Yeah, but
I'll
I know
probably
you loved it.
I'll talk about it probably now here. Yeah, basically, Derek gifted me Night in the Woods. It was one. It was on my wish list. I was interested in playing that game anyway, and he gifted me for my birthday. Um, Along with you, you gifted me Beat Cop, which
Yeah,
I haven't played yet. Sorry, Dennis.
it's all right.
It's not on my list
To
as
do.
high as it's not my to do list as Night in the Woods was now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard such great things about this game anyway, and like I got it gifted to me with Derek, and I started playing it there a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know, just something about that game. I just fell in love with that game. Like I absolutely adore that game, the look of that game.
hmm
Like if you see me on Twitter though, I posted loads of screenshots of it though.
Yeah,
I absolutely just fell in love.
it
I
does
just
look great.
absolutely
Yeah.
I just love the look of that game. Just love the way May like main character walks around. Just loves like the different colors and the different like locations. Like there's not a whole lot of locations now.
hmm
Um, because basically all like you watched the Quick Lock, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically just those locations. Like it's like the town, and then it's like the house, like May's house and that there and stuff like that. Basically, the story is that you play as a like it's animals now, so it's like anthropomorphic like game now. You play as May Subrowski,
hmm
and she's come home from college. She's dropped out of college. You don't really know why,
hmm
and she's gone back to her hometown. So she has was it Paradise Falls? I want to say.
hmm
Fuck! I don't know how I can't fucking think of the name. I love this game so, but I have to check. Sorry.
hmm
I think it is Paradise Falls. I completely could be completely wrong now. Let's see here. Sorry, folks. Night in the Woods. Ba, 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 ba. No, fuck, I was completely off. Possum Springs. I don't know where I got fucking Paradise Falls from. No, Possum Springs. It's basically, I'm just going to say college dropout, man, Borowski. I said Zubrowski. Jeez, I was thinking actually fucking something else. Returns home to the crumbling former mining town of Possum Springs, seeking to resume her aimless former life and reconnect with her friends she left behind. But things aren't the same. Home seems different now, and our friends have grown and changed. Leaves are falling, and the wind is growing colder. Strange things are happening as the light fades. There's
hmm
something in the woods. Yeah, like as it is, you just basically you play it like it's basically you're setting like days now where you go around and you talk to the different different characters. You talk to your friends like B and Gregory and that there, and then you talk to Angus, who is Greg's boyfriend,
hmm
and they're a gay couple, so they are,
hmm
and you just talk to them, go around, and there's like these different gaming aspects throughout the game now. But it is pretty much an adventure game, you can say,
hmm
or like more of a visual novel kind of slash adventure game where you go around just talking to different people, and there's certain point in the game where you can hang out either with B or you can hang out with Greg in certain days, and do different activities. So whereas like with them, I pretty much did all my activities with Greg, so I did.
hmm
I just liked that character better than B. She's like kind of like the crocodile kind of emo kind of chick, so she is in the game, and I liked Greg though. He's just kind of a bit bit more fun loving. He's like was it like a fox pretty much, isn't it?
Hmm.
and just to go around do these different activities, and like you go and like break into this like abandoned shop and get this like this like robot thing and just build it up, and also there's like these also other ones as well, and this part where you play this like you're in a band and you play the bass, and there's like three times throughout the game where you play like like rhythm section where you basically like it's like Guitar Hero, like with the notes coming down, and press the proper buttons though, and like they're cool enough though. And also the fact is that the last song in that there section is a real bitch. Like, you remember how hard rhythm games were back in the day, Dennis, weren't you? And like
Yeah.
hard mode, and like it was kind of like along those lines. It's like, holy crap. Like the
Okay.
first two were easy enough, and that one was like just really tricky as hell.
Okay.
And like the story is interesting, and also during after you come home as well, you go into these like dream sequences, kind of where you're just walking around in this like kind of dreamy world, and you have to go around and find these like four different like kind of I don't know exactly how to describe them now, like these little wee towers, and then
Hmm.
all of a sudden like a person appears in them though, and then they start playing like a certain instrument where it's like maybe the bassoon, like the accordion, or like the bassoon or something like that there, and then like once you find that one, like that you hear the music of that play being kicked in now, and then once you find them all together, like the music of
Okay.
that with the different instruments kicks in now, and then you go back to this certain section with these little tiny little obelisks with lights with a light on it, just to indicate that you've all activated all four of the different areas, and then like there's this big creature where if it's like a cat or like a insect or something appears, and then you wake up again, and then that's kind of like you do that for a bunch of times, and then that's you don't do that anymore. And also there's this little wee side game in it called Demon Tower, I think it is. You
Okay.
basically play this game. It's a kind of like an old school kind of wee little like old school kind of games, and you just go up these different floors and attack these enemies. It's kind of like it's not exactly like a roguelike. It's like an old school kind of actions game, like top down game, like kind of like Gauntlet or something along those
Hmm.
lines. Um, I don't know. I just love the world itself. I just love walking around. Like I said, it's just not a whole lot of environments in it though. But I just loved. I just want to know more about these characters. Like that's the thing. I just fell in love with this game, and that's why I just want to go around and talk to every single person I can
Hmm.
every day. And there's these different other characters you come across. Um, so there is. And just fell in love with the game though. I just absolutely loved it, so I did, and definitely recommend checking it out though. Um,
Yeah, I will.
it's just I said like I just went to the church, like there's other characters have their side stories as well. Like you find this homeless guy, so you do. Um, there's like this new and you talk to your mother as well at church as well, and you find out there's like they're having like money problems and that there with the house and things like that.
Hmm.
Um, and then you come across these other characters. So you do. It's just a great game. So it is.
Okay.
Like I
Yeah.
said, at the moment, it might be my favorite game of the year, alongside Yakuza Zero.
Okay. Tied or
Yeah, like maybe tied it, or maybe like ask me one day, it might be Night in the Woods. Ask me another day, it might be
yeah,
Yakuza Zero.
gonna have
Like
to
I
make a
said, just
decision at the end of the year.
and the music's really good in this game as well. Like
Hmm.
it just really has really like charming little tunes though. And like the ones you actually play in the like the rhythm sections are pretty like they're just really nice. Like it's a really great soundtrack as well. Like and with the year has had great games and great soundtracks.
Yeah.
It's just been a stellar year for that stuff thus far, and like I really enjoyed it. Like
Yep.
according to me, I played it for 12.9 hours. I played it for like 13 hours.
Oh, that's a lot.
Like I said, I did like a lot of stuff, and that's so it is. Like,
Mm.
yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I didn't really explain it a whole lot well though, but like sometimes it's just hard to talk about things I love though. We think it should
Yeah,
be the opposite though, but
yeah. Sometimes you try to find stuff to say about stuff that you really enjoyed, and it's kind of hard.
yeah,
You love it, but it's kind of hard to
yeah,
describe.
yeah, and I'm not one of those like guys who's like really can sit down and goes through every aspect of a game now.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely a game. I just kicking myself though. I fucking got the name of the town wrong and the name of the main character wrong. Oh, I love this game. Got the name of the town wrong. Got the name of the character wrong. It's like,
Yeah,
jeez.
yeah. That's pretty much
That's
what
yeah, so
that kind of
yeah,
happened.
yeah. Just forgot though exactly though.
Yeah.
Because it's been a few weeks since I played it though. But
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
definitely get it well once you have the chance.
Yeah, I'll wait to the Steam Summer Sale. That should be coming along fairly soon enough. So, yeah, I'm gonna get that for sure.
Yeah.
I've another game that I've been playing is well that I played and I quote unquote finished Injustice 2, which came out a couple of I think maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Yes, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Or was
So
it
yeah,
last? Or was it? No, it was last week. I think wasn't it? Yeah,
was
it
it
was
last
last
week?
week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the sixth. No, it was the Tuesday of last week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I played that, finished already the story mode, I guess, in the game. It's not very long. It's maybe 4 or 5 hours. I thought the story mode was really good. I think it's maybe a little bit better than the first one. Like there's more stuff that happens in the story than the first one. It's set, I think, 5 years after the events of Injustice One. So years later, Superman's in prison. Um, for what he did in the first game. And there's a new threat coming on. Everybody knows it's Brainiac. Who's coming to Earth to find Superman. So then you have all the heroes trying to go at Brainiac, but they're still fighting amongst them. You have like Superman's team and Batman's team still going at it a little bit. So that's why you have the face-offs that you have during the game because it wouldn't be much of a game if it was just like all the heroes against Brainiac pretty much. But yeah, it's there's a reason they're still on Superman's side and the others are still on Batman's side. So
So it's
yeah,
pretty much like the Marvel thing with Captain America and Iron Man.
Civil
The
War,
Civil War
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of DC Civil War a little bit. So yeah, there's new characters like Gorilla Grodd, uh, Black Adam, Black Canary, and
Tara Strong.
Supergirl. Yeah,
That's what she looks like though. Even though Tara Strong voices Harley Quinn, but Black Canary just looks like Tara Strong.
yeah, exactly. And you have all the returning ones: Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Harley Quinn, and all those
Flash.
guys and gals returning. So yeah, I really enjoy the game. There's an old aspect more to the game now. There's a loot aspect to the game. You have
Yeah.
loot boxes that you can unlock and equip your characters with different styles, costumes, weapons, colors, and all stuff like that. They have shaders for their outfits, different types of outfits, old school outfits, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that I won't go out and buy boxes with real money, but like I did for Overwatch. But
I
uh,
was just about to say that there, but you beat me to it.
yeah, I did that for Overwatch, but I wouldn't do this for. You get loot boxes for pretty much nothing in this game, so I wouldn't really go out of my way to get one. Um, so yeah, you equip your characters with the loot. You have the epic, you have the the rare and the common loot that you can get in the game. And you have different levels for the loot, like you have level 1 through 20, I think, or something like that. So each character can level up to 20, and there's how many? I think it's 20 characters that you can play as, with DLC coming down the line. Um, I think there's going to be, is it Sub-Zero that's supposed to be one of the DLC
I know
characters?
Sub Zero is one of them now. Yeah, I forget. I don't know exactly who the other ones are.
So it'll
I
be it'll
know. I don't
be
think one of them's Booster Gold now, which
yeah,
Derek would
Derek
have.
would like, but I don't think Booster Gold is one of them. Um, yeah, it's gonna be funny to see Sub-Zero, and there's a guy in this game called Captain Cold, which is pretty much Sub-Zero. So it'll be funny to see those two go at it. Um, the thing I like about those games is like I now play the multiverse, which is like a ladder thing, like in Mortal Kombat. You play a ladder and you go up the ladder to the final boss, and it's structured a little bit with how can I say it? It's structured with uh, you can have meteors falling down, you can have electric floors. Uh, there's hearts falling from the sky. You can pick up the hearts and have more health and stuff like that. Like they call them modifiers, I think.
Hmm.
So you can play through that, and that's what I've been using. Like I just put random character and play as that random character. Try to level them up to get the equipment on them. The equipment, because I have like there's some characters I never use that are still level 1, but have like 25 pieces of equipment already unlocked for them. So I try to use the level 1s a little bit to level them up to use the new equipment for them. But some of them I really don't like playing as. Like Joker is pretty bad. Couple of others that I really don't enjoy playing as. And there's others that I always go to, like Harley Quinn, Catwoman. Um, who else? Black Adam is pretty cool to play as. Um, I like the characters that go quick.
Yeah,
That
the
are
quick,
quick on.
quick attacks and stuff like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I played 2 games online and got destroyed, so I'm not playing online anymore. I got completely wrecked by fucking guys. Like they combo up. Like they get like 10, 15 combo things going. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just watch you do your combo here and just sit back and relax. So,
Yeah, I can never play the games online anyway because they just basically be because it just be guys who played like the different Mortal
mhm.
Kombat and like
The
First
other
Injustice and
Justice,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's just pretty much like the same kind of combat. So they are from both series, from both games.
Yeah, it's pretty similar, that's for sure. It's pretty identical. I was doing a lot of button mashing in the beginning and still winning, so it's not really something that of course you can pick a character and nail down all their special moves and stuff like that, but it's less of a, you need to know every move than Street Fighter or Tekken or something like that. It's more of a, okay, I'll press a couple of buttons, see what happens. Okay, well, I got this move off, and still looks cool and still, can beat the other person. The story was not very hard. Maybe the final boss is kind of difficult, but besides that, it's not very hard to get through the story. And I played on normal, so it's really not difficult at all.
Yeah, I didn't find the first one to be particularly difficult. I still think the in terms of the three ones I've played with NetherRealm, I think the Mortal Kombat is the hardest.
The 9, Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
never
like I
finished that
remember.
one. Was way too hard.
Yeah, like you couldn't get past Quan Chi and Shao Tsung, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like. I got to the final. I got to Shao Kahn, and fucking took me ages to beat him. Though he was just fucking unbalanced as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried that and said no, I'm not gonna even try. 10 I finished, and both Injustice games, but 9 I never finished. But yeah, I do enjoy the game. I mean, it's not gonna be in my top 5 for sure, but I still enjoyed what I played of it. Still playing it a little bit here and there, getting loot boxes and equipping my characters. Some of them look really really cool, like what you can get in the boxes. Like equipment looks really nice on them. The shaders, uh, you can make like Batman look old school with the gray and stuff like that, or like a robot face and helmet and stuff like that. It's really some of it goes really 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 far, a long way to being stupid as hell, but some of it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, it's fun. It's probably not worth $80 what I paid for it, but yes, it's still a pretty good
Yeah,
game.
it's one of those games I'm waiting a price drop though. Like there's a few
Yeah,
games I'm interested in trying. Like I want to play Prey and Mass Effect and Drama, but it's one of their games like I can just wait till they're
oh, I
like pretty
forgot about
cheap.
that. Talk about Prey. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. You played Prey.
That
I just
game's
remind
so
you.
forgettable. Yeah, but yeah, Injustice is it's fun. I enjoyed it. I'm still playing it a little bit, but yeah, it's a fun game. It's not an $80 game, but uh, if you can get it on cheap, maybe $20, $30, it's worth it. If you play online, it's even more worth it. If you're good online and stuff like that, it's even more worth your money. But I
Yeah.
don't go online, so I don't care about that much.
No.
So, oh, there's also a kind of a mobile game thing where you pick 3 fighters and you have them in a team, and people come and fight you. Like people online will come and fight. It's all you don't have to fight the fight. It's all automatic. Like you don't touch anything. It's all computer generated fights, and you can win loot boxes for doing that. So it's a little bit like a phone game. Like you choose fighters and you have them fight, and you watch them fight. And that's pretty much it. It's not really anything special, but it gives you loot boxes at the end of the day, so that's cool. I just pick my strongest fighters and have them fight, and get loot boxes out of it. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's enjoyable. It's fun. I enjoyed it. Maybe do you want to go with one of your games before I talk about
Yeah.
Prey?
I will. Yeah. Since the last time we talked
Yeah.
on the podcast, I finished near Automata or Automata.
Yeah.
Um, like the last time we chatted, I played. I was at the midway point of the second playthrough,
Hmm.
and then I did the rest of it there a few weeks ago now, and yeah, I've done everything. I've got all the end, well, not all the endings, all like the main endings. I've gone through the several playthroughs and all that stuff, and that game's quite interesting. Like I've talked about like I've explained sort of some points about it there last time anyway, and kind
Hmm.
of my thoughts about the game kind of are unchanged though. Like I think the game's very good. I don't think it's not one of my favorites of the year now.
Hmm.
Um, but I did enjoy it though. Like I played it for like what 40 odd hours overall.
Some people are
Uh,
completely in love with that game, like crazy.
yeah, there is like I've seen people on and but like I've seen a few people now that've been playing it though or played it and like just there's a few people actually I follow on Twitter like they were starting playing it and then it kind of like they said I got to the end of the first playthrough or I'm with the second point. I think I'm just going to drop out though. This is just not hooking me. Or I was like, yeah, I could
Hmm.
say that there is. It is. I can understand though. Like especially the fact is like you do kind of a lot of the same stuff again.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you're playing, especially with the first two playthroughs. Like in the first,
Apparently it's quite easy. Also, the game
um,
is.
well, the I it was for me because I But I died unfortunately though. But I got to the final boss in the second playthrough, and then I got my first death, which was
Okay.
really annoyed with because I wanted to try to go through this entire game without dying once.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, that I was like, it was the same boss though as you fight in the first playthrough. It's just the same boss, but you fight as it with 9S instead of 2B.
Does it get
Uh,
harder as you go through, as you progress through the storylines, or?
yeah, there is certain points that did get pretty tricky though, and
Hmm.
like the last like the third playthrough there was a few tricky points, but not to the point of like, oh my god, this is like
Hmm.
beyond impossible now. Like the last section of the game wasn't that difficult though, and like I beat the final boss is pretty
Pretty
easy
easily.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a very good game. Like it's not mono, like it's not in the tippy top now. It's like I the two Bayonetta games are like my highlight of my or my favorite platinum games.
Hmm.
This would probably be in the well, it'd be in the upper echelon
Okay.
of platinum games anyway, but it's not like a right at the top now.
Hmm.
But like the story in it's quite interesting though, just the way it goes though about like robots and like emotions and it's
Yeah.
just a very kind of philosophical kind of game. So it is in certain
That's
ways.
why I think
So
I'd like it. I like games like that.
yeah, it's
Like,
kind of like about robots and emotions and feelings and like
hmm.
stuff like that. Like, cause you go around and attacking robots, and then you have like these robots, and the robots attacking, and like you go about, it's like, do these robots have feelings? It's like they're just robots. They don't have any feelings and stuff like that. They're
Hmm.
like, yeah, I definitely. It'd be curious to see if you do play it though. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
But the fact is, if you want to get the whole story, you have to play it pretty much 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the first two playthroughs are pretty much the same. Where like the first playthrough you play as 2B, and then the second playthrough you play as 9S, and there's like in certain sections you play a different part in that particular section that you did with 2B, but it's
Okay.
pretty much at the same area. But and then most of it is the same. But then after when you get into the third playthrough, it's all new stuff. It's like it takes place after the events of the first two playthroughs.
Hmm.
So it does. And then you actually play as a different character in that as well because something happens. There's a plays a different character as well. So
Okay.
you play as a third character. So you do. And then like the ending, like certain something like gets towards the end, gets to the conclusion. Like it's quite intriguing, quite interesting what happens at the end, and
Hmm.
as I said, like I said before in the last episode, the music in this is just so awesome. Um,
Yeah.
it's just so it kind of just so fits the game, so it does. It's just a stellar job, but like yeah, um, I but like if when you have time to play something, like if you're just like I'm not in the mood to like if you want to dig down into a long game, you can play this though. Like I spent 40 odd hours in it though, but that's basically because I did a lot of the side stuff as well.
Yeah.
But like if you don't really care about that there and just want to sort of do the main quest line, you probably cut maybe I'd say probably about 10 hours off that, maybe 10, 15 hours or something.
Okay. Almost
Um,
half of the third or half of the game, pretty much.
yeah, like if you just want to do the main stuff, then
Hmm.
just go out there. But like I said, it's all like there's all things like I did a lot of side stuff though because some of the side stuff was like interesting, had like interesting stories, and also like you get like rewards and materials to help you upgrade your weapons and that as well because you have to have there's certain weapons you get and you upgrade them and help you just like fight the stronger enemies as well. Um,
Hmm.
if there's one thing I can say, there's not a whole lot of enemy variety in this game. Like you kind of
Yeah, I've
fight
seen a couple
most.
of videos and it's like pretty much the same enemies most of
Yeah,
the time.
yeah, they're pretty much the same. enemies for the most part, like just
Yeah.
different robots and like and kind of just different versions of them as well. Like that's one dig I have against the game though. But again, I was kind of the same way with the first Nier. Is like all you really fought in that game was like these like shadow things, pretty much.
Hmm.
And I was kind of the same way with this one though. But it didn't stop me from playing the game for 40 odd hours. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy it though. It's just a really
That's a good thing.
interesting game. I'm just curious to see how what people are going to think about it at the end of the year. Is it going to be one of those games? I'm sure some people are going to have it as their game of the year. It's not
Yeah.
personally mine, no, but I enjoyed it.
Could it be game of the year though? Do you think for some people?
Yeah,
Or does it have the no? Yes.
I
Okay.
think there is some people absolutely love this game.
Hmm.
Um, so it is like just to just think like it's Alex said it's his favorite. Like he said on a Basecast that it's his favorite game of the year thus far.
Oh, that's what he said? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, but yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So, what about Prey?
Man, that game is really hard to describe. So yeah, Prey is a reboot of the game that came out in what 2009, 2008, 2009, something like that.
Nope. Earlier
When?
than that, Janice.
When was it?
2006.
Six. Okay, I was far. So 11 years later, it is not Prey 2, by the way. It's a new guy, new protagonist, new setting. Um, Everything's new in this game. So you start off. You're playing as well. You think you're playing as Morgan Yu, which is a scientist on a space station. They're doing
Spoilers.
well. I mean, if you've watched any videos online, you know what's going on. But
Yeah, like it's pretty much like the demo if it came out as well. That pretty much there
yeah,
was like a twist at the end or whatever. They were like, I know what the thing is, like the whole twist or whatever you want to call it is. Anyway, so
yeah.
go ahead.
So you're playing as Morgan Yu. You're on the space station, and then all hell breaks loose. These things, I can't remember what they called. They're called
Mimics.
mimics, exactly. They start attacking the station and coming out from everywhere, and uh, then you kind of something happens. You fade out, you come back, and then the space station is all destroyed, and it's parts missing and everything. And you need to figure out what's going on, and your brother's behind this, and all sorts of stuff is going on. The story is very interesting, to be honest. Uh, the gameplay, first of all, this game is fucking hard, and I mean really, really, really hard. Um, it's by the people that did Dishonored, so you can, imagine that it's a little. It's not bing bing. You go in there, shoot people, and yay, it's over, and it's like bang bang bang, shoot everybody down, and that's it. It's a lot of. I'm playing on. I started playing on normal, but I was like, fuck this, I'm playing on easy, because I kept dying over and over again. Um, so I put it down to easy. Um, and there's very sparse ammo for those who played the first Metro game. Even the second one. Well, the second one was a little bit better with the ammo stuff, but the first Metro game or other types of games like this, there's almost no ammo nowhere. And the guns that you use, you have a shotgun. I pre-ordered the game, so I had the shotgun at the start. But if you don't pre-order the game, you don't get the shotgun until further down the line in the game, which makes things way fucking harder. You have a wrench at the very beginning of the game, which you use to kill the mimics, and you have a stamina meter, which makes things a whole lot more fun because at the very beginning, three swings of that and you're exhausted and you cannot move. when you're exhausted, so they just jump all over you and kill you. So that's a lot of fun right there. Um, but you can upgrade. You gotta find nanotech to upgrade your. They say that you upgrade your composition, but I'm not gonna say anything because I think I know the ending because I watched it on YouTube because I'm not playing that game anymore. Um, I watched the ending on YouTube and I kind of saw where it was going. The main thing I had that I don't like about this game is that first of all, there's no ammo. You run out of ammo very quickly. The later enemies are very hard to kill. They're bullet sponges pretty much. So you need to put a lot of bullets in them to kill them. And at one point you're swarmed by a bunch of them, which makes things even harder. Um, and the story's interesting. It's really good. The game looks good, but it's just the fact that there's like Dishonored. I didn't really. I got Dishonored 2. I stopped playing that game pretty much in the middle of my playthrough because I couldn't fucking play that game anymore. I just didn't want to play it anymore. It's just too hard and not fun to play. So it's pretty much the same thing with Prey. I don't enjoy playing that game at all. My main problem is playing the game. I love the story, the characters are cool, but the story, the playing the game itself is, you need to go through every little nook and cranny trying to find some bullets, trying to find some upgrades and stuff like that. You need to look everywhere. Some of the spots you need to be stealthy, and it's not like Dishonored where you can, blink and go to different places everywhere and, avoid. You need to walk and avoid the the enemy sight and everything. So a little later on, you can transform yourself into different things. You can transform yourself into a coffee cup or a box or something like that, so enemies don't spot you. But the thing is, if you decide to go that route, which is like the, let's say, dark side of the thing, then the friendly turrets will start shooting at you because they think you're an enemy. So now you have the bad guys after you, and you have the good guys after you. So there's like both of them are trying to kill you, um, which
You're
makes the
really
game.
selling this game to me, Dennis.
Yeah, I know I'm not doing a good job of selling the game, but um, I really did not enjoy playing this game. I stopped playing. I think it's maybe what 2 weeks ago, and it completely left my mind. Like you talked about it, you were talking about something, and you mentioned Prey, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's right, I played that game." I completely forgot about Prey. I completely forgot about it. It's um, it's not a fun game to play. To me, I don't think it's a fun game to play at all. I didn't enjoy my time playing that game. I know Patrick Klepek loved it. He loved the game,
No,
but he
he
loved
liked.
Dishonored. So
Yeah, I know he loved the song. No, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't know he liked right now.
yeah, he mentioned it on Twitter. I know Kevin Van Or didn't like it. He did not like that game. He's the same as me. He's like, I don't like playing Prey. I like the premise of Prey. I like the story of Prey, but I don't like playing Prey, which is pretty much how I feel. Um,
I think I got 6 on GameSpot now, and Tamur Hussein reviewed it.
mhm.
I follow him, and I think it's pretty much. I think it was the same thing with him. Like, I think he liked the story in that. There, I don't think the thing was he didn't like actually playing the game,
Yeah,
and
because
I think that seems to be the consensus. Though, like the story and the different things about it, it seemed like the whole premise seems interesting, but the actual playing of the game is
yeah,
where it falls down.
yeah. Like remember the first Prey, like the original one. You were kind of like a badass. You could pretty much, go through enemies pretty easily.
Yeah,
That
and
that
that's
was fun. But then this one is completely different. Most of the times you need to be stealthy. You need to, not be seen because you don't have a whole lot of ammo. So you need to keep your ammo, and it's really it's not that great. It's really not that great. I didn't find it all that good. Good thing I didn't pay full price for it, so at least there's
You
that.
got the PC version, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the
Okay.
PC version for I think $30. So
Okay.
yeah, I didn't pay full price for it, but
I'm
I
still
did not
I'm
like that
still
game.
I'm still interested in playing it though, but like I say, I can. It's a game I can easily wait though. If I can, when I see it for like maybe 10, 15 pounds, that's probably like the point of. I'll say I'll get it then,
Mhm.
but I'm not gonna pay anything. I'm not gonna play it at the moment now.
It's not the worst game I played so far this year, but
What's
it's
that?
it's up there. It's Homefront 2. Homefront: The Revolution. I'm sorry, it was called.
That came out last year now though, but
Yeah, but I played it this year. I
when
got it
it's
for
released.
$5, I think, on Steam,
Okay.
and I played it this year, and it is a bad game. It is really fucking bad.
Yeah, I heard it was a bit of a mess, but that game had a big trouble development though.
Yeah,
So
it is a pretty bad game compared to the first one, which was okay. It's a really bad game. But Prey I didn't enjoy either. So there you go. That's my opinion.
it's too bad though because from what I remember watching it, was it last year though at the
Yeah,
ME3? It looked interesting.
yeah, it looked interesting. Yeah, I mean, aside from playing the game, it is interesting. But
Yeah,
nah, it's
but
just
like if the main part of the game that you do is not great though, then there's
yeah,
nothing. It's
pretty
it's,
much
it's not
fails.
really enticing you much to Some people might persevere and like I want to see what happens. So,
Hmm.
but there's people like gonna drop out like yourself. Is like
I did
I
do
want.
that like for a little while. I said, okay, I'm gonna try to see this through. I want to see what happens, and I got to a point where I had no more bullets left, and there was a bunch of enemies around, and I had to stealth my way through. I said, no, fuck this, I'm done. I'll just look up the thing on YouTube. I don't wanna continue on here. I'm done.
Like actually, I didn't actually know about that there. Like that whole it's like quite bullets and that like ammo's actually quite scarce. I did not know about that whatsoever though.
Yeah, it is. It's even worse, and I was playing on easy, so I had more ammo than if you play on normal. So, and I was still running out of bullets. So there you go. Maybe I'm playing the game wrong. I don't know, but I doubt it. But yeah, I was running out of bullets very often.
That's too bad. But
Yeah.
you're gonna have your good games and your bad games.
Yeah, exactly. It's been pretty good so far, but yeah, that one's not that great. Pretty much I guess the worst game of this year to come out for me that I played is this one. So,
Yeah, you liked Mass Effect Andromeda more than this, have you?
oh yeah,
Didn't you?
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I enjoyed Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't care what people say. I enjoyed playing that game. I enjoyed it with all its
Uh,
glitches and its stuff and its not great story. I still did pretty much everything in that game, and I still finished it and enjoyed my time with it. So you know, it'll be in my top 10 for sure. You
okay.
know.
Is that anything else you have to talk about?
Well, I played some Grim Dawn a little bit, which is like a Diablo clone-esque thing. It's fun, but you can see that there's no polish in this game compared to Diablo or something like that. Like it's very low budget game, like very it's still fun to play, and I mean it's still cool, but it's a low budget thing. Um, I enjoyed a little bit of. I probably need to get back to that, but I enjoyed the little bit of gameplay that I got from that. So that's pretty much it. About besides baseball and a little bit of Rocket League here and there. That's pretty much it. So playing Rocket League 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. after
2 years
its
coming.
release. So, yep, they're still doing stuff for Rocket League. So, oh, I did. Sorry, I did play something else. I did play some Forza Horizon 3
Oh, you
DLC.
played that Hot Wheels
Yep,
DLC?
I bought the Hot Wheels DLC. I did play a little bit of that. It's fun. I really enjoy it. It's cool. There's new stuff to do and new tracks and, crazy stunts and all that stuff.
Yeah, I seen the seen them. They played a bit of it on UPF there a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago, and it's like, yeah, this looks nice. Like the tracks thing, just reminded me a bit of Trackmania a bit.
yeah. And that's another game I want to get, Trackmania. I want to try that. I
Oh,
know,
really?
yeah, Stadium is on sale for $5 now,
Okay.
so I
I
might
know the
actually.
new one came out there with a lagoon or something.
Lagoon, yeah.
Yeah, no, that one just came out there recently, so
That
it
one's
did.
still 30, but Stadium is $5. And Jeff said there's way more content in Stadium. Like there's a lot of people playing Stadium, and
Well, of course, it's been out longer.
yeah, there's a lot more content, more people playing. So I might put $5 in and get that game, try it out.
I've no interest in playing those games.
No, you don't.
Not really.
I don't know. I watched Jeff playing, and there's something about that game that's like relaxing and just driving around and
Yeah,
just.
like it is probably one of those games if you like, I just want to relax and just hang out, and if you have talking to people online or something, or listen to podcast or music or something, then I guess so. But I don't know. It's just something about it though. It's all basic is like it's all time trials. You're just trying to
Yeah,
beat
well, yeah,
other
it's
people's
only that.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But I know he couldn't do like proper races now because it'd be like it'd just be too fucking chaotic though.
yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, like I love like the different like track designs people make though. I just love the whole community beside it, like putting out on these different like remix versions of songs on their servers and out there and playing it
Yeah,
like that thing that's
that's
so
also an interesting interesting thing.
yeah that's
All the
that's all
remixes and everything.
yeah that's cool and stuff like that there, yeah. But I just for me that it doesn't say it doesn't appeal to me actually playing the game though,
Hmm.
to be honest.
And one more thing about Forza is they patched it up. They patched the game, and it runs constantly at 60 frames. It doesn't drop at all. It's a constant 60 frames per second. So it runs really, really good, and it looks amazing. So it's one of the best looking games I've seen on PC in a while. It's really good looking, and 60 frames. Sometimes when we used to play not too long ago, it dropped to 34, 30, 20 frames at certain areas. Now it's like 60 constantly.
Not too long ago, it was like last September.
Well, it's still not too long ago. It's not even 6 months. Well, a little bit more than 6 months, but
I deemed not too long ago was like maybe a month or so ago.
yeah. Well, I mean, now they patch it up and it works like freaking great with Windows 10. Like it's constant 60 frames, so that makes it even better. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing. That pretty much rounds it up.
Are you
What
sure
about?
now? I'm gonna
Yep.
say something else now. It's like, oh yeah, I played this here.
No, no, that's pretty much it. That's what I've
Right.
been playing.
Before I get into like what I've been playing, like the last sort of game, pretty much. Did you see the Far Cry 5 stuff?
I haven't watched the trailer yet. I haven't had time to watch it yet.
Oh really? Okay.
That Grand Theft Auto Far Cry 5.
Watch that trailer and fucking tell me that doesn't remind you of GTA.
I've watched some pieces of the trailer, like some people have been posting snippets of it, and yeah,
Yeah.
it fucking looks like Grand Theft Auto, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I watched that trailer and that was my first flipping thought when I finished watching. Like, this is like Grand Theft Auto. Like, I wonder if the same people who did that trailer do the trailers for the Rockstar games,
Yeah,
because it's very similar. And it's like I wouldn't blame anyone who know nothing beforehand. They just seen this trailer, didn't know what the game was.
was like,
They
hey,
didn't.
there's new GTA.
Yeah, because it just has it just definitely has that GTA vibe, like that Rockstar game. trailer vibe, so it does.
Hmm.
Um, that's just what it reminded me of. That game
Yeah.
looks very interesting.
Yeah, I know people were going fucking nuts about the fucking cover art. People
Yeah.
going nuts about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean I enjoyed 3 and 4, so we'll see what this one brings to the table. Probably multiple characters, I'm guessing, that you can play
No, you can
as.
cut. You can custom. Actually, that's fine. You can
Oh, it's
customize your
customized.
character.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can actually play as a man or a woman, or white like different skin and all that there stuff.
Okay, so it's Saints Row, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you customize your character this time around rather than you playing as a actual character.
Do you have different like different skill sets? Like one person will be good with guns, another person will be good with,
Don't
bow and
know.
arrow or
Don't know. I didn't read out, but it's like I seen
okay.
someone tweeted about it now. Like you just customize your character, customize like the appearance of your character.
Customize, okay, cool, whatever. But if you get different skill set, that could be fun. That could be a fun thing.
Probably would just be like what the skill set is like in the previous Far Cry games.
Okay.
Anyway, probably like well, in terms of the last few.
Would be cool if they
But
would have a co-op
they
story.
do have co-op now, but I don't know if it has story yet though.
Okay.
I hope it does because that like if Far Cry 4 had story co-op though, then I probably would have finished that game. I
Yeah,
never
same
did.
here. Yeah.
Like that was just a real killer. Like I loved playing co-op in that game though. Like I loved doing like the different doing the outposts and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Was
that
doing
was
like
fun.
dark.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I just wish you can do like the story missions,
Hmm.
and I hope they get to do that. They do that in this here one.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Uh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like it does look like that. Definitely looks nice. So it does look really good.
Yep.
Definitely looking forward. Like it's out next February now. February 27th of February 2018.
Yep.
Yeah,
So it's gonna come out the same year as Red Dead Redemption 2.
yeah. Which also got delayed, which is the fucking biggest non-surprise of the year.
Exactly. It's a
Like
Rockstar game,
it's a
so
Rockstar game. Of course, it's going to be delayed.
yep.
Like I actually like to know. I just want to know what was the actual last game they released that didn't actually have that actually came out in their actual original intended release date and
Bully?
didn't get the. I'm thinking it is Bully. I don't know. Actually, I think it is.
It's probably Bully. That came out after San Andreas, right?
Yeah.
Bully? Yeah. I think it's
Well,
Bully.
I don't know now. Like I don't know. I think it might have been Bully.
Or is it 4?
No, 4 got delayed.
4 got delayed, right?
It was supposed to come out in 2007.
Was
Remember
it
16,
Bully
16
for Red Dead? Is that the order?
It was
Bully for Red Dead?
It was Bully. Then yeah, then GTA 4, then Red Dead Redemption, then no, it was Bully. It was Rockstar Table Tennis. They
Oh
released
yeah, yeah.
that.
That was
Then it
not
was
delayed.
because it was just like a night, and then it came out like a few weeks later or something, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It was Bully. Then it was GTA 4. Then it was Red Dead Redemption. Then Max Payne 3 because Rockstar did Max Payne 3. Then it was
Yeah, I think
GTA
that was
5.
delayed. Yeah.
Yeah,
5 was delayed multiple times.
five was delayed. Yeah, yeah. GTA 4 got delayed. It was supposed to come out in October 2007, and it came out in my birthday of 08.
Yeah.
My most anticipated game that year. It ended up being my most disappointing game of that year.
Probably one of my most disappointing games of all time, to be honest.
Yeah. So I was like so much looking forward to that game, and I just played it through. And I was like, yeah, the mission Friday in this game is just fucking just one trick.
Oh, it was fucking bad. Yeah. You're talking about 4, right? Not 5.
Yeah,
Yeah. 5 I really liked. I know you guys weren't too high on it, but
I liked 5 more than I did 4, but I still prefer San Andreas. Is like
oh yeah, San Andreas, of course.
no,
My favorite game of all
well,
time.
okay, like GTA 5 probably has the best world.
Yeah, Oh yeah,
in
100%.
the series,
Yeah.
but the fact is, the story to me was pretty forgettable.
I was good up to a certain point.
Yeah, like it was interesting. Like I enjoyed these characters, but then it just became the point where they just basically
Up
threw.
until, hey, this guy that you haven't seen for a while, do you want to kill this person, or what do you want to do? It's like, okay. Well, I mean, people have surely played this game. I mean, I won't spoil anything, but when you don't play with Franklin for a certain while, like you guys said, you get back to Franklin, and it's like, okay, well now you got to take down Trevor or Michael, or you join them, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you
The
just
fuck
you
is
have a
this?
choice. Yeah, yeah, and then
Okay,
the ones like the sort of these other guys come in towards the end of the game as well. It's like how am I supposed to care about you as a character if you only came in like the
exactly.
last couple of
Yeah,
hours of the game?
yeah. Fuck this. I'm teaming up
Doesn't
with
make any
Michael.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trevor.
I think that's what I did though. I was thinking of going with them killing Trevor though because there was a point in that game that I got annoyed with him though, but I just didn't bother. I went
I
with
got
the
annoyed with him, but he was still, he was the most interesting character in that game. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not
But
gonna kill him
then
off.
yeah, but like with four though, well, no, not four. With San Andreas especially though, like pretty much you knew who the main guy in that game was at the start, like Officer Tenbetty. Like he was a
Of
fucking
course,
dick,
yeah.
and like that was like the end. Like you basically the final mission in that game was to go and kill him.
He's running the entire show. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, at four as well, I can't fucking remember who the main antagonist and like who the antagonist was in four.
Isn't it Mafia guy? What was
I,
his?
I completely forgot how much I remember. I forget about four though. Like all I remember from four is like Roman,
Roman gets killed.
Bruce, um, Rico, Nico, Roman, Brucey, fucking the Irish guys. What the fuck were they called? And what's it, the fucking black guy as well? Little something.
Oh, Patrick O'Malley. Was it Patrick O'Malley?
I forget the name of the fucking guys. That's all I remember from that game, and everything else is pretty.
That fucking mission with the Irish guys. My fucking god, that mission was. Oh, I hated that mission so much.
It's
I know
been
it's
like it's
Patrick something, but I can't remember his. I don't know if it's O'Malley or something other than that.
yeah. I need to look it up again. Like yeah, I know that's like all that's and I forget who the the black guy was with as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That guy. I really don't remember him at all. And then that girl
Uh,
that you date is a cop, and
McCreary.
McCreary. Okay,
That's the name of the Irish family.
it's Patrick, right? His first name.
This I'll just check it here now.
Pretty sure it's Patrick McCreary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Packy. His nickname was
yeah,
Packy.
Packy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, uh, that game was that game should not have been called GTA. It should have been called something else because it
Oh
did not
wow.
feel like a Grand Theft Auto game at all. Felt
There
like
is
something
people that people
completely
there is
different.
people that love that game though.
Yeah, I know some people say it's the best Grand Theft Auto game ever, which I thoroughly disagree
Yeah.
with. It's pretty much San Andreas and Vice City are the best two.
Yeah, San
Vice
Andreas
City
is
has the very best soundtrack of all the GTA games.
three still has my favorite radio
Hmm.
station of all time, like Chatterbox. I still think that's been the best they've ever did.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like in terms of the San Andreas and Vice City are the best in my opinion. In terms like I'm not counting like the original ones now. I'm talking about like
One and two, yeah. Hmm.
the 3D um
Yep.
GTA's. Um, but yeah, they're definitely the best ones.
And I'm not counting. I played one handheld one. Was the first one that came out. I don't remember. Was it Vice City Stories? That was the first one that came out.
No, there was one that came out in the GBA. It's just like called Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I didn't play that one
And
though.
then there was PSP one that came out, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories.
Yeah, yeah. Liberty City Stories is the one that I played.
Yeah, I played it as well. I never finished it.
Me neither. It was kind of tough.
The only ones I've never finished in terms of like the 3D ones are I never finished the Battle of I never did I actually don't think I ever played Battle of Gay Tony. I never
Oh, you
played
didn't play
that.
that?
I never finished that DLC, and
The DLC was the best part of GTA 4.
I did the Lost and Damned now, but I never
Yeah.
did the Battle of Gay Tony, and that there Liberty City and Vice City Stories. I played Liberty. I never played Vice City Stories. I played Liberty City Stories, and just didn't
Yeah,
really
the
like it.
4 is the only GTA game to have DLC. So,
Yeah, in terms of single player now,
yeah.
because Five has a shitload of DLC, but it's all online.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go and play some online in 5 just to see what it's like. Apparently it's really, really fun. They added a ton of stuff in there, and apparently
Yeah,
it's
because we
really good.
played it when it sort of first came out, and it was like fine for the most part, but it's like it was forgettable low and end, but it's like gotten really huge now.
Yeah. I know a
Uh,
lot of people who play that
you know what? I might get it though when it's on sale again.
on PC. Yeah, I have it on
Yeah,
PC.
yeah,
It looks
we should.
fucking fantastic on PC.
Yeah,
It really looks good.
yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about originally.
No, I was just talking about Far Cry 5, the trailer. Now
Oh
we
yeah,
went into GTA thing because it looked like GTA.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Far Cry 5. When is it coming out this year?
No, I said I told you that. You forget already. Next year, February
Next year. Okay.
2018. Yeah. And now we
Okay.
went into Red Dead Redemption. And then
Yeah, that's right.
now
Yeah.
we went into the old Rockstar and then GTA 5
Surely see
tangent.
some more about Far Cry at E3. I know there's
Yeah.
an Assassin's Creed coming.
Yeah. Origins.
Yep.
Set in Egypt, apparently.
I'm kind of excited. I really, really love the last one. So
I only played like an hour of it though, but it's like just so many games I need. There's like a few games I need to go back to though. Like I want to. I never played. I have to go back to like Arkham Knight. I have to go back to
it has some
Assassin's Creed
old.
Syndicate.
Yeah.
I like to go back. I like to go and play Dishonored 2 because I like the first one. Just so many games.
Yeah, you did like the first one.
Yeah,
I was so on it. The second one's not that great.
just too many fucking games. It's not like 10, 15 years ago when like I was in school and all the time in the
Yeah, you
world
only
and
had
like
that to do.
summer. I know like at games but there wasn't as many. There's nowhere near as many games as there was back then and there is
Yeah.
now.
But
That's
now
just the
it's
thing.
more investment. A game takes more investment
Yeah,
to to complete. Like we played
like the
some
only like the
fucking
only
long
game.
games.
Yeah, like the only games back then were like long were like JRPGs and
Yep.
you know some action adventure games. But there's like a lot of games nowadays that can be very. Oh yeah, and like strategy games and like it. But there's like loads of games, different genres can be dead long nowadays.
Yep. Now it's like Yakuza was extremely long. Andromeda
70
was
hours.
long. Yeah.
70 hours of it. I played 70 hours of Neo. Flipping, just so damn long games.
I played what 80 hours of Andromeda, something like that. So yeah, those are fucking long games. Really, really long games. It's like I
But yeah,
couldn't
they were
work.
long because we played like all of the like side stuff and that as well. Like,
Yeah. It would be better if we didn't play all the side stuff.
but like but the thing is well, like that's what I want. That's why I played like 70 hours of like Neo and like Yakuza because I really like those games. I just want to play more of it
Hmm.
because I loved Yakuza and like just loved playing the different because some of the sub stories in that game are fucking great.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to go back to Yakuza and play the business stuff. Yeah. That was so great. Horizon was pretty long. Horizon Zero Dawn was a long game.
Yeah, I played it for nearly 50 hours and got the platinum.
Yeah. So again, there's a lot of fucking long ass games coming out now. And now I kind of want to get into Final Fantasy, which is going to be long. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, that is a good segue, Dennis.
Yeah, for your Final Fantasy adventures.
Yes, it's the last game. Well, I actually went back to playing ukulele there today for an hour, couple of hours, so I did. But like I sort of basically give my thoughts on the game previously. Anyway, I just still have to say it's just pretty much like I said, an old school 3D action platformer. Um, just very reminiscent of Banjo Kazooie, the old rare games on the N64, not there.
Hmm.
Just played a bit more of it. Like I haven't played in a few weeks, so I decided to go back to because I want to go and back and finish it though, and then just see what I've got next. Then just basically, I don't know what I'll be playing next afterwards.
Hmm.
But anyway, yes, I this week, no, last week I think it was. But now I gone back to the old ball and chain. The MMO ball and chain, I guess. Not
Yeah.
really. Is Final Fantasy 14. Because not Heaven's Word, Stormblood's coming out in less than a month's time now, and I didn't finish all of the sort of main scenario quests that lead up to that point. Now, like I only had to do maybe wasn't a whole lot. Now I think it might have been about 10 to 20 main quests I had to do,
Hmm.
and I've done that now. I had to. There's a point there during this week I had to get up to eye level. It's like in Destiny where you get the different gear and get your light level up.
Hmm.
It's pretty much like this here as well. Like you get certain gear that has better eye level. That's what it's called, eye level, item level.
Okay.
Like I need to be at a certain point, like in Destiny and other MMOs as well, where I had to be a certain item level on average after all like the equipment I have in order to do this dungeon. I was like 230 and I was only at like 220 odd at the point though, and then go around and did a few of these other dungeons to get the necessarily the lore, what's it's called, like lore thing, in order to get a much enough of it to buy certain items in order to increase my level and then get to into that dungeon then. And then I did it. I done the rest of the Alexander raids, which is like these 8-player raid sections. You fight like in these different sections. Like there's these Alexander. It's called Alexander, but like it's set in these three different sections of four. Like one of them's like one section's called the something of the father. The other one's called the something of the son, and then like the last four are the something of the creator.
Hmm.
And each section of them are like you fight like maybe a few enemies, or you fight just a certain like a single boss fight now, and that takes maybe 10-15 minutes to beat or whatever, depending on how good you are. And then then I had to do the last 24-man raid, which is a bunch of enemies and bosses as well. You go through this area and then you fight these different bosses then. And I've pretty much done all that now, and I am pretty much done with that game until Stormblood comes out now, because that's all I wanted to do. I just want to get to the end of the scenario quest so I'm ready for Stormblood and do the last Alexander stuff and the last raid done Skaith. And I've done all that now, so I'm shelving that aside for the time being. But I still love that game. It's just so much fun to play though. Like I'm not like I was like if you watched me if you seen me last night playing that raid, you were like, oh my god,
Hmm.
I was so fucking bad. I just kept dying because it was because of my first time, but I didn't look online, didn't know
You
the
played with
path.
people at the rate?
Yeah,
Okay.
play with different people because you go around and then you go in a duty finder, which is basically like looking for a group, and you just go for like, oh, I want to look for join the group for to do the Dunskiff raid, and then you do that, and then you the raids, the 24 player raids now are like you're in three teams of eight.
Hmm.
You're like Alliance A, Alliance B, and Alliance C. Each group consists of I think it's 5 DPS characters, like, and then there's 2 healers
Hmm.
and 1 tank. Um, so there's and then you go through, as I say, you go through a bunch of areas and fight the different bosses on out there. And I was just dying multiple times. There's we beat like this second to last boss, I think, or third to last boss. It took 3 times to do. Um, and then we did the last 2 bosses to get our first go. But like I was down for like the last chunk of the final boss, and I thought we weren't going to do it because it seemed like most people were down, but like the boss's HP was nearly done, and look, we did it though, and it was great.
Okay.
Um, but like they're just a lot of fun to play though. Like even like just so much fun to play. Like I absolutely adore playing that game again though.
Going through it.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's my favorite MMO. Like I've played a bunch of MMOs, and some of them I've played just a bit of and dropped out pretty quickly, and other ones I've played more of. Like the only other one I played like a lot of besides this one was like World of Warcraft, really.
Hmm.
But like I haven't played, like I've played more of this than I have World of Warcraft, and like this is the only MMO I've ever maxed a character in though, because I love the world. I love the story, the story's interesting, and I love the music and the areas you go through and stuff like that, and just love the whole, the way it works, like just so easy and just so fun to do. Look, there is like grinding aspects, but it's not to the point. It's not really that bad though, because it's fun to do the dungeons again, and try to get through it as quick as possible and defeat those bosses, and then get more like the better gear for your character and that. There, it's like I say, like that's probably why I really like Destiny though.
Hmm.
A year after like Destiny, because of that there. That's probably one of the aspects of because I like that about Destiny, because I played this here beforehand, because this came out the year before Destiny,
Hmm.
and I just loved doing that there stuff though, just playing with other people like that, and just had a blast playing through this game with my level 60 black mage.
Yeah.
Um, the thing that sucks though is, like I said, I wish Derek was able to play it though, but he has all sorts of problems. He couldn't download the patch though, and um, he's saying as well, it's like he see if I could jump back on it though again this like soon or something, help you out though. He says I don't know if I can download the patch again, and he says I can't justify subscribing again just so I can't download a patch, and I get to understand that
Hmm.
there's no point in wasting money if he can't download the patch. Like I don't know, it's just some real strange reason he can't download and install a patch though.
Yeah, that's kind
Um,
of weird the way it
it's
works.
just, but he's like he looked online as well. And it seems like he's not the only one. There's other ones that have problems with this. Like I've never had a problem downloading and installing patches for this here.
Hmm.
The only thing, like the thing that sucks as well, he has to subscribe again in order to download the install the latest patch. So he can't download and install the latest patch then subscribe.
Yeah.
Whereas in remember with World of Warcraft now, when I was playing it though, that wasn't the case. I was able to download the patches
Yeah.
without having to be subscribed. And then if I wanted to subscribe again, it's like, okay, I can resubscribe again, play it again. But no, it's not. That's not the case with Final Fantasy 14. That's one thing I don't like about um the Square Enix method there, the way they do that there now.
Hmm.
Like especially if they haven't played in a year, I say okay, I just want to update it though. So if I do want to play it again, soon, then I want to download the patches, and so it'd be right. But nope, I have to subscribe. I don't feel like playing it now, but I want to download the patches, but can't do that.
Yeah. That sucks. So when's Stormblood coming out?
It is out the 20th of June.
Okay.
Um, so I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm actually ahead of Eduardo now. He's the only other person I know who plays it, and I'm actually ahead of him because he has to do the I think he has to do the last bit of content as well for the
Okay.
before Stormblood, and then he'll be ready. But I'm ready now. So yeah, like I am. I'm not like boosted up now to like the highest eye level I can get now because they're like you can do that like because there's like the highest I think he's like 270 eye level though, and but in order to get that sort of stuff you have to sort of grind a lot for these
Hmm.
scripture runs and they take a long time to do. To comparison to like the lower stuff, it's like that I can't do now. It's much like this game. I can't go out my way and do that stuff though. Like it's always saved up the scripture to get my coat, like my body armor up to the 260 level.
Okay.
So it did because I was saving up for it though. But it was like 825, and most of the dungeons and that there you only get maybe I think 20, 10, 15 or so. I think there's one dungeon that gives you 50. But
Okay.
even then, even if you want to get a lot of items, like most of the other items are like, 400 odd, 300 odd, even that, you still have to go through it like, 6, 7 times, which is like, nah, I'm good, I'm good.
Hmm.
I'd say I just wanted to get up to the point where I was ready to do the Stormblood stuff, and I am, so I'm done.
Yeah. So you're just waiting for
Yeah, just
the DLC.
waiting for the expansion. Yeah, the second expansion. That game's 4 years old this year as well.
Oh, okay.
Just can't wait. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, MMOs
So
have a
yeah,
longer life. Yeah,
well,
that's cool.
well, actually no, sorry. 4 years since the second version of it came out,
Yeah, that's right. That was the first.
because the original version came out and it was a mess.
Yeah, that's right.
And I played the beta of it for like 30 minutes and I was like, this is bad because the interface was horrible
Hmm.
and didn't know where to go. It was just really bad. It was just really shoddy. It just pretty much was like Final Fantasy 11. And then,
They
but
scrapped
then,
it and rebuilt it completely. And
yeah, I think they kind of got rid of the team that worked on it. Then they brought another team in, and yeah, scrapped it, worked on it, and then it was Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn came out, and it was awesome. It's one of my favorite games of that year.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you done that? I think we're done.
I think we're done. Yeah, I've nothing more to talk about. Not really.
No, no.
All
I
right.
was going to say about my London trip, but it's too long at this point anyway.
Yeah, I did play a little bit of Mario Kart 8 with my nephew. He has the Switch, so I played some of that. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I should say.
Yeah, I played some of it as well. Yeah.
It's good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing a little bit of Mario Kart. It's fun. I played Snipper Clips also. That's also fun. Not a whole lot going on there, but it's a fun little cooperative game. That's all right. And Arms is coming out, I think.
Oh yeah, I played that today and yes, early this morning as well. I played there's the Global Test Punch on at the moment.
Yeah,
Played a bit of it, and it seems good.
it's decent.
I played like the tutorial there yesterday, and I played like a first online match,
Hmm.
won it. Then I went back on today, and I've lost every single match since then.
Because people have been playing.
Yeah, it's not like it's
So,
no. It's the thing is, it's not on like constantly now. It's only like they're only open for like an
okay,
hour
it's okay.
at a
They
time.
have like certain hours.
Yeah, it's only up on certain hours.
Okay,
It's the same thing with Splatoon 2 as well. Like when they had their Splatoon 2 thing
test
test,
fire. Yeah.
it's just like it's just up for it's up this date at 1 p.m. or whatever for like an
Hmm.
hour, and then goes down again.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, I actually
That
did play another game.
okay. Which one?
Uh, that Raiders of the was it Battle? No, Raiders of the Lost Planet, whatever it's called, or
Okay.
oh, fuck, what the fuck's it called? I have to look it up again and keep looking up. It's the game. It's the new game by Mercury Steam that did the done did the Castlevania Lords of Shadow series.
Okay.
It's their new game. It's just the beta, so it was at the moment. Raiders of the Broken Planet. I was
Okay.
mixing Raiders of the something and Lost
Lost Ark.
Planet,
Yeah.
Lost
Hmm.
Planet series. Yeah, Raiders of the Broken Planet. They have like close betas on at the moment there, and I like registered for it. I registered for the PC and PS4 version. I got the PS4 code. I kind of was hoping to get the other version, but I'm not complaining.
Hmm.
Um, it's just basically a kind of online kind of it's like an online cooperative 4v1 shooter, like mission based. Because like you can team up with you can team up with a bunch of guys, and then you go through these objectives
Hmm.
in this like area, and then I only did the like tutorial and did like the one mission, but this I think is probably gonna be this what this game's about anyway. And you just go around and do these different objectives, and there's this one guy who's trying to go around with like trying to stop you from doing those objectives. So
Okay.
it's pretty much like those games we were talking about earlier, like
Friday the 13th.
Evolve,
Yeah.
yeah, Friday the 13th, where you're facing War v1, but you're also facing like AI characters as well. It's not like just playing just fighting like one guy, and but he's going around trying to like take you down and try to prevent you from getting through it and not there as well. So it was fun. It seemed fine. Um, I'm just curious to see how it is. Like, from what I'll play probably more of it though. I don't know if it's a beta on like whenever there's another beta or something. I might try it again, but it seemed fine. But yeah, that's it. So I think we're gonna end it there, Dennis.
Yeah. We're gonna call this podcast. Next time we're here, it'll probably be for E3.
Yes,
Uh,
that was the
Post
original plan,
E3.
but we
Yeah, it was
wanted
the
to do
original
one.
plan, but we had games to talk about a little bit, so decided to do a podcast before the E3 events, which is soon, right? 2 weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks. Yeah.
All right. So that will be surely the next time we come back. I don't think other games will come out for us to do a podcast about. I don't think that's gonna happen. So it's gonna
Nah, like
be
yeah, I won't really be playing a whole lot different then perhaps.
yeah, exactly.
Probably be playing a few extra games, but as I said, I just want to just talk about E3 though, and
Yep.
I'll talk about my evening at Chris Jericho. Oh, we joking.
Yeah, you're thinking that's right. You're going to
Yeah, I'll
that
be
thing.
on. That's Wednesday week. That is very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, that should be cool. So yeah, that's gonna be the next time we're on after E3 to talk about all the crazy nonsense announcements and stuff happening over there
We're
during
hoping
that
to
time.
get Eduardo on.
Yeah, exactly. Eduardo should
Uh,
possibly be on with us.
yeah,
I'm
we just have
thinking
to.
of getting somewhere down the line, maybe Andy Williams. Maybe ask him if he wants to come on the
Yeah,
podcast and talk. Been a while since we talked to him, so
yeah,
be cool to see what he's up to and everything. So,
yeah. It's been a very long time since I've actually talked to him
yep,
voice.
yep,
I think it has. It's been long ass time.
yeah. It's been a while. So we're gonna try to get some new fresh faces in here and talk about that stuff. Maybe Logan can come in and talk about his trip to Japan. See what he uh,
Japan.
see what he has to say about that. So yeah, next time we're on, it's gonna be the E3 post E3 special with probably Eduardo joining us, and I'm pretty sure Derek will be back with us also. So
Yeah, we'll definitely be talking a lot about E3. I'm very interested to see what's going to be like
yep,
this year.
see what's announced, see what's gonna happen. So that's it. Thank you, Darren, for your time and being here for the podcast and doing this
Yeah,
with me. I know I brought that up like last minute, but kind of wanted to do one.
Yeah. I
So
was like, oh, it's going to be 2 hours. Nope, another 3 hour one as usual.
yeah, I thought, oh, it's gonna be 90 minutes. It won't be too long, but yeah, it's close to three. So thank you everybody for listening, and we will see you after E3. Talk about all the madness that happened there. So see you soon, guys.
Keep